I don't know. I still think it's good.
Hey, everybody, we're back again.
Yeah.
It's been a week for you guys. It's only been 20 minutes for us.
Yeah, so here we are fucking chilling.
Hopefully you enjoyed the mini episode and had fun with it. Instead of
I
us
got a
just like
question
saying,
for you
sorry, we
guys.
didn't do an episode.
Have you ever cried so much, baby, you just died?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever cried so hard?
Hard,
Baby,
yeah.
you just died? Yeah, I
right.
have. Have you ever cried
Everybody
so
has.
hard? Come on. Yeah, dude. I used to legit really like that Atreyu record when it came out.
I think we all did.
Yeah.
No, that was a band that went under my radar.
But we'll still listen to fucking Hoobastank or
Yeah,
something.
dude.
No, unfortunately. I was an Incubus person, not Hoobastank.
Oh, okay. Man, talk about the success levels like Incubus, Hoobastank.
Hoobastank.
Yeah, man.
Who I believe is like still going.
They're on Napalm Records, which is a weird
Hoobastank.
European metal label.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's very weird. But, more power to Stank. So
What a horrible band name.
Hoobastank. Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
stupid. I remember I bought the Hoobastank CD with Crawling in the Dark because I liked
That was
that
the big
song.
one, yeah.
The rest of that CD was so shitty.
That song was
I hated
good.
it. Yeah.
Crawling in the dark.
That's Crawling by
That's
Linkin
These
Park.
Linkin Park.
roads you cannot
Yeah.
hear.
A
Different-
vastly
Different
bigger
band,
band,
yeah.
than
It's the same
Hoobastank.
song.
No, it's not. Crawling in the,
God,
it's like,
he's fucking
I'm
with
still
me.
crawling in the dark, looking for an answer. That was the chorus of that song.
Why did that band always get like the Incubus reference? Why was that? I feel like they were
I don't
always
know.
like, everybody was like, it's either Incubus or Hoobastank. I don't know why.
I don't know. I was like 10 when that CD was out, dude. I never knew about that,
Were
dude.
I was like
Incubus
30.
more like heavy back in the day?
They
The
were,
Mushrooms
yeah.
album or Fungi, Among Guy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
they
the
were
Science album
heavier.
is like the
Among
big,
Us.
just like Science is the big heavy one.
Yeah.
And that was like, that's
Isn't that
still
like
like
their
one
first
of my
record?
second.
Second.
Fungus Among Us was the first one.
Oh, okay.
And that was, it has its heavy moments. It still has like the
Well, I say
jammy.
Fungi, Among Guy.
Fungi Among Us. That's the follow up to it. But Science is like the big one that a lot of people like my age was like, yeah, that's the shit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like in love. Because it's good. It's good. It's heaviest. It's heavy for Incubus, and there's some good moments on there for sure.
Yeah.
I loved the follow up too, even Make Yourself. There's some great tracks on
Was
that.
that the one with...
It's got that song Drive On that everybody likes. And
I like that song.
it's not bad. It's not. It's another one of those like.
Tomorrow
It's another one of those Stain
brings
moments where like they did
me.
the ballad and like
Yeah.
everybody loved it.
It wasn't
And
even...
like,
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a ballad.
For
Is
them, for them,
Is that the
yeah.
CD with... Not a Beautiful Day, that's you too. What's the big song?
That's you
what's up?
too.
What was the other big single? What besides Drive? There was the other one.
It was the first song, and it's got the beach on the cover. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
that's Morning View. That's the following.
All right, what's the
album.
song on that? The big one.
Something Footsteps in the Sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig my toes into the sand.
Yeah. Another. See, so it
I'm looking
happened.
it up.
They get the
Cool
more
canopy
ballady,
across the
and,
blue land.
and
Yeah.
everybody liked it more for that, and then they just kept doing it.
My ex-girlfriend loved that song.
They're
It's all right.
still
I
a
don't mind
huge
it.
band, Incubus.
They do well.
Yeah.
They do. Really
I saw them
well.
with Deftones, and they weren't bad. They had some cool, progressive sounding stuff. Like,
Their guitarist almost had to quit.
Yeah,
Really?
Such bad
Carpal
carpal tunnel. Like
Yeah.
okay, so Make Yourself. I remember the
do you
album
ever
cover.
Nate.
Don't do that. Nate listens to the show now.
Carpal
He's gonna
tunnel's
freak
coming
out.
for you.
Ooh, you cracked your knuckles. Don't do that. It's bad.
Wish You Were Here.
I
wish
That was the
you
big one.
were here.
Yeah, that's on Morning View.
You know why he got carpal
Yeah,
tunnel?
and
'Cause
Nice
he
to
played
Know
with
You.
like
fucking
15,
60 gauge,
60s.
yeah. And then you ever see the chords that guy does? Like they are just
Yeah.
Yeah.
not humanly possible. Like, but he manages to make.
Now he has
Dude.
to do even the slinkiest strings possible.
Yeah.
That Immortal
he does
Bird show they
super light.
played in that
He's a
basement the
small
other night.
dude. You can't be
He's not a
using
big
those
dude,
kind
yeah.
of strings.
Yeah,
was-
for whatever reason he did for years.
He's killing it, man. He sounded so good at both of those shows.
Mike Enzinger?
Dude. No, Nate Madden. Who's Mike Essinger?
That's the
Oh,
guy
is that
from
the
Incubus,
Incubus?
yeah.
That's what you're talking about?
Yeah, I saw.
Okay.
Man, I'm bummed that I didn't go to that
And
show
Nate's on like
Friday.
fire right now.
Yeah, Nate's killing it.
He's
Yeah,
running on
they
all
sounded-
cylinders.
Like I saw videos of like you guys in the basement, like watch. Like
Oh
you
my
and
God, they
Chase,
were so
and it sounded
good,
fucking
dude.
tight as shit.
Yeah,
in
and they
those
played the whole
videos.
record, which was cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
That was the set. It was the same
Damn
set
it.
they did at Empty Bottle. So it was
Yeah,
like the whole
it was
record.
the shit. I love
yeah,
that Empty
it sounded
Bottle
really
set.
cool in that. Like, I don't think
Did I
Empty
don't know if
Bliss
Matt
is the
listened
best
to the show.
sound, but
was Matt Snare on for the first couple songs,
Dude.
like first minute?
what do you mean?
When they did Empty Bottle, his
snare
snares
was
were
off?
It was like,
Oh,
duk,
shit.
duk, duk, duk. And I was like,
Yeah,
that sounds weird.
His snares were on.
That's good. He
Well,
fixed that. Good.
So I saw them at that cattle show right before they
Yeah.
left for tour.
Fuck, I wish I went to that too.
And they sounded good, but like the difference, you could just tell that they like it felt like nothing to them.
Tour to post tour.
It's such a great feeling. Like 3 days in,
oh
that's
my
when
God.
it hits.
Yeah, when you're locked in, you're
like
like
rust is
third
off, and
show,
you're just like
yeah.
You could like not. I mean, obviously you do, but you could like literally not even think about the song.
I know, dude.
You could be like thinking like,
just
what am I gonna eat?
Just going.
Dude, that's I fucking love that.
Yeah.
Like, third day in the tour when it's like you're not even, it's just like, oh, this is all I have to do today, and then I could just get high and fuck off. Like, fuck yeah, it's so much fun.
When you play one-off shows locally, it's like sometimes you don't play for like a couple months.
Exactly.
You can practice all you want, but
it's still not the
like
same.
Like the rushing of getting on stage, setting up your shit, changes your
and
whole mindset.
It's you got to keep in mind, like, you could practice on your own as much as you want, but like, you're not playing with everybody else. Like, you're not locked in with everybody else.
Hot lights. You're not having a bunch of people staring at you. Yeah. It's for sure. It's a way different vibe. Yeah. Which I was glad when we did the show last night, that the Madison show we did the week before.
Yeah, it sounded good too, man.
Knocked the rust off a little bit.
But yeah, Matt was his kicks were so loud in that basement, and he doesn't trigger him either. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he's so tight, but it just looks like he's going through hell. Like, his playing
he looks
style,
like he's working out.
Yeah, he's very like wrist heavy, which is good, but like it's just like, oh man, dude, like
carpal tunnel
for real, or just like your body, man. Like, yeah, I remember watching.
You're gonna get the worst.
I try
in your shoulders. You guys get in your knees or hips.
Well, that's why I
have hip problems.
I have my kit set up accordingly. When I was like 16, I saw this video Gene Hoglan did with like, it was either Gene Hoglan. Yeah, it was Gene Hoglan, and he was talking about like, or maybe it was Derek Roddy. It was one of those guys, and they were talking about like the ergonomics of setting up your drum kit. So it's like
probably more Derek.
You're
Roddy.
not like, extending your whole arm to hit something. So that way, it's like it's more muscle conservation and movement conservation
of energy.
So that's why I try to set up my kit accordingly, but it makes it really hard to like record. Because
your
much
cymbals
closer
are real
together,
low, which is a problem for sure. But it is what it is.
But when you're playing
Fuck you,
fast, I mean, the closer it is, the better.
Yeah, the easier it is.
I mean, the same thing with you guys playing speed guitar. The ergonomics of keeping your finger, like my guitar teacher always told me, you never want to lift your finger that far off the fretboard. You want to keep everything nice and tight. You want it to be like right there, so it's always like you're not really moving your fingers that far away.
Yeah,
that and like it's a lot of.
But I'm like, dude, it looks so much cooler when fucking Jimi Hendrix is just fucking
flapping
playing
your hand
it like
around.
this.
Yeah. Dude, you got to get the scalped frets like fucking Yngwie Malmsteen, dude.
I don't tap enough for that shit.
What the fuck is that guy up to lately?
Trying to get in those leather pants.
Cool as fuck.
Stuff fucking European whores.
Maybe.
Ripping arpeggios, fucking whores. Yeah,
I wonder what he's up to, man. I have no idea. But
he's on the cornstarch
he's gotta
getting
be
those
pretty
fucking
old now,
pants.
right?
Yeah, he's up there for sure. Oh. Oh God, he's got some sick songs though. Like I Am a Viking.
I never really like listened. I don't know.
I listen to a few songs, but he's very like shredder music, like 7th grade shredder. So like if you don't listen to him,
I've seen some clips of him like shredding.
Yeah, he's a huge asshole, but I kind of like.
That's what I've heard.
I like that though.
A real fucking asshole.
I like when rock stars are assholes, dude. I think it's like fun and funny, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Good for you.
Right?
Yeah, until I had I mean, I'm not gonna meet Yngwie Malmsteen, so
not with that attitude.
Yeah,
never know. You never know.
I'm not even like set out to do it, so.
It might just happen.
Yeah.
You might just find yourself one day hanging out with him for whatever reason.
That'd be really weird. I'd just ask if I could take a picture with him to be like.
He'd probably be like,
so we
fuck
could
off.
both give the horns and be like, fuck yeah.
Those fucking sausage fingers just like.
Yeah. Or fucking like, who's the guitar player from the fat dude from Symphony X? Michael Romeo? Did you guys ever listen to Symphony X?
I remember the name.
I mean, I know them.
Dude.
I've probably listened to songs here and there.
They're metal gods. They're all right. I never really got into them either, but like they're very fun, cheesy, and that dude, their guitar player is like a ripper. He's like Yngwie Malmsteen, but his fingers are so fat, guy like mine. Yeah, and I'm just
like, I like
Yngwie's
the most out of those guys, Uli Roth.
Oh yeah. Uli Roth.
I don't remember.
What was his? Was he in?
He was in the Scorpions for like one record.
Yeah.
But he's more of like a neoclassical shredder guy.
Was he in?
He
Accept
still plays
at all?
shows.
Remember
he'll play like a show like
yeah.
like a Beat Kitchen type show.
I want to see if he's in Accept. Uli Roth. Because remember that band Accept with the little bald guy, and he was like, balls to the wall, man. Damn.
I was just telling somebody about there's a one of the places.
Uli John Roth.
One of the places I do a lot of work at.
Yeah.
In the city, 65 East Monroe, the door guy is like huge into all those guys. Like Ingve, like he's always rattling like that name off to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't know who you're talking.
Oh, he was on a bunch of 4 albums by the Scorpions.
Sky Academy, founder of Sky Academy, inventor of the Sky guitar. That's that guitar.
What is it?
His guitar's like a custom made.
That's weird.
Weird guitar.
Just look up the what's that place? Fuck, I wish I remember the venue, but like all those dudes play the same venue. It's like somewhere up north. It's not the Ravinia. It's like another. Fuck, Gobo is probably yelling at whatever he listens to on it at me because he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Because we had this discussion not that long ago. And
Was
I can't think of the fucking venue. But like all those dudes like play the same place like all the time.
Northerly Island?
No. It's like a theater. It's more of a theater. It's not like a huge place, but fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. Not the patio theater. Mm-mm. No.
Gobo's yelling right now. I'm gonna get a text from whenever he hears this episode.
Where's it at in the city?
I don't think so. I think it's up north.
But it's not Northerly Island.
Yeah, and it's not the Ravinia or whatever in Highland Park.
Yeah. Fuck. I don't know.
Whoa.
Good save. I want to hear Uli John Roth on an Acacia Strain track.
Make it happen.
With Danny Walker on drums. That would be probably sick, actually.
That would be interesting.
Maybe.
I do like that drummer from Acacia Strain, though.
Kevin, yeah.
That is the shit.
It's very hard.
Yeah, there's that. I've watched that video probably like a dozen times. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sick fucking song, too.
The drums on there are so good.
I wish I saw them on that tour where they were doing Continent front to back, too.
That would have been a good one.
He's at House of Blues, though, so no fucking way. But, yeah, it's weird. Nick, I mean, I guess if Nick doesn't like Alex Rudinger, I could see why he wouldn't like the song. But it still sounds like Intronaut. Like, it sounds cool. And,
yeah, probably
the core members.
I don't know. He's probably just upset. I think it's like his favorite band, or one of.
Oh, yeah. So. I wonder what records he likes most. I like most of their shit. I think I have like all their records.
Really?
Most of them, yeah. I've just seen like Intronaut was that band for me where like I saw them not intentionally open like on so many other tours that eventually I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And I bought like
Stockholm, yeah.
Prehistoricisms on CD. And then I was like, oh, this is the shit. And then they came out with Valley of Smoke.
That end song.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's fucking the coolest.
And
that bass and drum only.
Yeah. Yeah, it's super sick. And there's the album. They had an album.
They'll never listen to them. He said they sound like Tool.
They do sound kind of like Tool.
What? No, they don't.
A little different.
Tool.
Well, there's that song that has Danny Carey on drums.
Really?
Almost.
On Valley of Smoke, there's a song where Danny Walker and Danny Carey do like a drum solo together.
That's cool.
It's like nuts. Yeah.
Wow.
I can see like the comparison, but I don't think they really sound like
they're like they're post Tool like band, obviously. Kind of. You know, like you can tell that's definitely an influence.
Are you seeing them? Are you gonna go see them with Cult of Luna at House of Blues? No, I was thinking about it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, Cult of Luna is a fucking shit.
That new record is pretty cool.
I like that more than Intronaut.
Do you? Yeah, that band is really cool. I like their new CD. I listened to it the other day. It's pretty good.
You didn't go to the show at Reggie's with Julie Christmas?
No. Did you?
It was fucking unreal.
Yeah. Everybody liked that
record. It was one of the
record.
best shows I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Damn. That was weird. It was at Reggie's. And now they're headlining House of Blues. Good for them, though.
Who's headlining?
Cult of Luna.
Oh.
They're like a very progressive
drummers?
band. Cult of Luna? I don't think so.
Who am I thinking of? Who has two drummers?
I think they do.
They might have two drummers.
Okay.
I don't know.
Don't they switch up their shit
Don't
sometimes?
know anything about that.
I don't know a lot
I've
about
only seen them once live, and I really don't.
At that Julie Christmas show? I remember they did a show. I didn't go.
They're from Iceland, right? Or
they're from somewhere like that. Yeah. I'm going to look it up right now.
Go for it.
Yeah. Just keep looking up stats, man.
Come on. You're our Jamie.
Yeah. Cult of Luna, Swedish. They're from
Sweden.
They're from Sweden.
Are they friends with the Refused guys?
No, but did you see Failures playing in Chicago?
Failures?
Yeah, I don't. What does that mean? I don't know anything about Failure. I remember
they're from like the 90s.
Yeah.
Right now they have one drummer.
Gobo
this
is
band.
yelling at me right now. If it's a 90s.
I like their old stuff. I never listened to their comeback
record,
but I heard it wasn't that good.
Really? I remember the name, but I don't remember anything.
They're pretty good.
Are they?
They're like pretty iconic.
That means nothing to me.
Bill.
That means absolute nothing to me.
Oh yeah,
they're iconic. Oh, I guess I should know.
They're not Soulfly, Bill, but
well then, fucking let them die.
They don't wear backpacks on stage.
Yeah. Then what the fuck are they even doing? Why are they even a band? I don't know. Why would they even come back?
I was going to school. Backpack?
Yeah, man.
Every fucking time. We were talking last night about the Spotify thing, how they do the breakdown, and I showed him. I was like, my listening of music has gone down exponentially.
That's so funny.
Whereas everybody else has like been skyrocketing.
Yeah. I use Spotify so much. Do you mainly use Apple Music?
I only use
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I was thinking about doing that, and then I'm stopping Spotify.
I like it because I have like everything I own is like Apple.
Oh, okay.
So that's convenient for you.
I have like the HomePods. Mm-hmm. I have like AirPods. Like it's so easy.
Yeah.
Like I could the new update on the HomePod. I could walk in, and if I'm listening to music on my headset or my
It'll
AirPods,
go, like, right on.
I just like bring my phone and tap the HomePod. It starts playing on
that. Then you start hearing your favorite Stained track. It's been a while. That's really good.
That's pretty good. If it wasn't for the video, people thought Aaron Roos is in the studio.
I can't remember.
Dude, that guy
screaming like he does in that video. Oh.
He pulled a Chad Gray too. He's a country singer now.
I know.
Yeah.
And apparently, like a successful country singer, somewhat. Did you see that video of him in that bar playing his country set, but he covered It's Been a While and he screams like the whole thing?
I thought it was a drunken idiot doing a cover.
Yeah, he's like in a cowboy hat.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking asshole.
It's so funny, dude.
It's like, this is not the place, man. Like, what are you doing?
It's so funny.
It's like, know your audience.
That's sick, though.
Interest.
Yeah, dude. If I saw him doing that at that show, I would be like, this is so sick, dude. It's so funny and cool. He just like doesn't give a shit. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. That guy's
is right.
It's fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
I like that the DVD of them making the last record and how much he's like, how much a fucking asshole he is. Yeah.
He better know his place.
I know,
be
man.
around without fucking Corn.
Actually, no, Biscuit.
Yeah, but Corn found
Biscuit found them?
Mm-hmm. They're on his label, on Fred Durst's label.
Not anymore.
Corn found Limp Biscuit, though.
Right. Okay, so
like
who found Corn then?
They're the grandpa.
Did Corn find Limp Biscuit?
Yeah. Corn found themselves.
Right, first. Discovered themselves.
I listened to a new Corn song the other day, and I did not like it.
They're just...
I don't know.
They're 15 years out of their prime.
Dude, they have so many records like that I've never heard.
They
have a fucking dubstep record.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like with like Skrillex on it and shit.
Yeah, weird, right?
Stupid.
Yeah,
that's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear like.
There's some song he does the scatting shit on, like a newer song that I heard. I was like going
Twist
through their.
Sick, dude.
This is awesome. I was going through like their music videos because obviously it's easy to do on YouTube, so it was fun. And like eventually it was like fast forwarding through the newer ones because like I don't know these songs. They're not.
Remember when they did that Untitled album with Terry Bozzio on drums, who's like a drum Steve Vai type of dude? He's played with Steve Vai and Joe
I know who
Satriani.
that dude is. Yeah.
I did a record with them.
Really? So is that obviously that's before.
That was the last one I heard.
When you guys did that new metal show,
the
top 3 new metal albums ever are the first 3 Korn records.
You think so?
Yeah, by far.
By what metric are you going by? Your own personal?
A million metrics.
Nah,
they were like way before any other band.
Right, they were definitely the genesis of that.
It was like the first 2 records were the only new metal records I ever heard that weren't fucking corny.
Unironically,
right?
Corny.
Now
but they're called Korn.
Back, I'm sure.
And like Slipknot or System of a Down and those bands, I don't really think they're new metal. They were just big metal bands when new metal was huge.
I think there's some tendencies of new metal with System of a Down, but like, not as much as Korn or like any of those other bands. I think kind of grew out of that shit. I mean,
well, it's like saying Tool was new metal.
New metal, yeah.
Right, because
they started in the 90s.
People consider Deftones new metal, and look at that. They broke out of that mold pretty fast. And I don't know, there's plenty of bands in that era of new metal that got shrouded under it. That, like, we talked about, like, Finger 11. Like, everybody was like, I don't know if that's necessarily a new metal band. I was like, Sound wise, no. Look wise, you could definitely see it.
I thought like the definition of new metal was you have to have some kind of hip
like rapping,
like
thing to
sort
it.
of feel to it. Like Korn brought that, like
to me,
they brought like the look,
the urban flair.
The urban flair.
I think part of it is a look too, and there's a almost cheesiness to some of the guitar playing in it, like. New metal was interesting because like nobody was a proficient guitar player. Like everybody was bad at their instrument. So musically, it was the easiest thing to ever pick up and learn. Like I learned so many like new metal songs just by ear because they were so fucking simple. And it was so easy to do.
Any riff you want, man.
Okay, there.
Yeah, pick one. Pick a band, dude.
Cool.
Just like one, two.
That actually sounds like Korn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, turn around.
Yeah, Clown. Which I didn't know they had a video for, and I watched it, and that was fun.
I don't know. This record is like really good.
I just wrote a sick
I love
Korn
Life
riff,
is Peachy is like my favorite.
That's what's the
album.
third
The
one,
second
right?
one. Second one. Yeah, that's like one of my favorites.
Dude,
it sounds
Steve
horrendous.
I said, talk about Steve. He said he was driving around because he was like thinking about.
Well, yeah, he's the guy that made the 7-string.
He made the 7-string, but he was thinking about a way to like properly use it, and like was planning this like big thing where he was gonna write like an album with it.
Yeah, dedicated.
And then he was driving like down this like to his house in the car, and the radio came on, and he had to like pull over because he knew right away. He's like, that's a 7-string guitar, and he's like, it was Korn blind.
Damn.
Like he was like, fuck.
Pretty funny, yeah. And like that's an interesting story hearing them talk about that because 7-strings weren't a thing.
Yeah.
They were not. Like
the only one you could buy was Steve Vai's.
And they were going from pawn shop to pawn shop buying whatever 7-strings they could.
Because they would break them every night.
Yeah, and like fuck them up or like.
Why?
Because they were fucking Korn, dude.
Oh, they would just break them on purpose.
Rocking out, or shit happens. Like you're touring, so guitars break down.
You know why their name's Korn?
No.
Gobo didn't talk to you about this?
No.
Gobo's stirring.
Because Anthony Davis was a coroner.
A coroner? Really?
Jonathan Davis?
Or
Jonathan Davis. Isn't that a basketball?
Yeah,
Anthony Davis.
player.
The basketball player, Anthony Davis.
Anthony Kiedis.
Is that the baby?
Is that a coroner, right?
A coroner? A mortician?
Well, a coroner, too.
Coroner,
right?
Yeah, the coroner.
Yeah. He was a coroner before when the band was started.
All right, Gobo, chime in on this.
How'd they get from coroner to corn?
I don't know. They just said that on one of those like old DVDs that you got at like Hot Topic.
Hell yeah.
And he's like in an interview talking about it.
Sure it wasn't a VHS.
Yeah, it was coroner.
And he's like a really strange dude.
Yeah, I mean
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah, he's a pretty weird dude.
Like he has a bunch of like twitches and shit when he's talking. Like
he's like,
Ugh.
yeah,
damn. Yeah, I don't know. I
like all the dudes you like are all cool, huh?
No, they're not. They're all horrible people too, probably. But I'm not saying that Korn is either. It's just like I don't know.
You got to be a weird person to make it to that level.
I don't think the singer's a horrible guy.
Jonathan Davis.
Yeah.
What about
Anthony
Davis?
Pretty harmless. The other guys.
Yeah, I don't
think
those dudes are horrible people at all.
Fieldy seems like he just fried himself.
Yeah. Definitely.
He's probably the most successful musician that's not even a musician.
That's fair.
Dude, I remember hearing "Got the Life" on Q101. That was like the first Korn song I ever heard, and that bass tone, I was just like,
it's like, what the dick is going on?
Yeah, I was like, I've never heard this before. And they're honestly, like, oh, it's flat bass. But you can't even hear any of the notes. No. It sounds like shit.
I remember.
He uses it as like a drum.
Yeah,
it's more percussive.
But honestly, that's what like made them. That sound is like very like.
Yeah, I mean,
he stole that from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He said.
Did he
That's
really?
How he stole this whole sound.
And never ever.
Yeah, I just remember like seeing like Gear talk about that guy and like how he was just like, yeah, I just take this mid here and just dime it down. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And just kill the mids.
Dude, the drums are kind of sick on that song though. Got the Life.
I think it's all the best musician of all.
Like disco beats.
Yeah, and like all the weird cymbal accents he does. It's
That's
very
what made them so good. It was so heavy, and then it was like groovy, like in the background.
Yeah. David Silveria just does like disco beats behind everything.
He's not in the band anymore.
No, he quit years ago.
Yeah, like originally the story was like he had like suffered like back problems or something like that.
He's the guy with that new band like Code 13.
Dude,
that's really bad.
Suck.
Yeah, I've showed you them before.
Have you seen him now? He is gigantic.
Yeah,
like comically jacked. Like
and
he's got this tiny little head and this massive body. It's so fucking funny.
You've heard this band before. Code 13. You're hearing them now.
Dude,
we could just bleep this out.
It is
but
bad.
Getting your reaction on this is like...
Remember Slipknot and Korn had beef?
Did they?
Slipknot like burned... Because that guy, the drummer, David, what's his name?
David Silveria.
David Silveria did a Levi ad in magazines.
Yeah, because he was like a model.
Shirtless
yeah.
And like was wearing like jeans and like Slipknot like would bring it on stage and like burn it and shit.
That's funny.
And then I think, didn't they like swap members at once? I thought Joey played on a Korn song.
I don't.
Or vice versa for like one show or something.
All right,
there's no way David Silveria played in did anything Slipknot oriented.
Here you go.
Remember this move?
Who's the vocalist? It sounds like a child.
Is this new?
Newish.
Like newer?
Is this year, right?
No,
dude, this
years
guy,
ago.
This is the guy from Korn.
It's the drummer.
Yeah, that's David Silveria.
This guy was in one of the biggest bands of all time.
And listen to what this is.
And now they have less views than you guys do on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, it's like crushing.
Talk about the fucking willpower to not just load the gun up and pull the trigger. Holy shit.
Dude, listen how sick that is, though.
It's brutally bad.
He's probably like, yeah, I can make it twice. Korn, now this band.
I could do it again. Yeah, no, the first time I finally got to see Korn, he wasn't even drumming. It was the guy from Faith No More doing drums.
Really?
It was really cool.
The guy that was that's in Ozzy's band now, or whatever, or was an Ozzy band. Yeah, I forget his name.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
Did you ever like that band, Faith No More?
Yeah.
They're pretty sick.
I never sought them out until like later when I got older. And
midlife crisis. That song's kind of sick.
I like that.
Mike Patton is like a fucking
genius. Yeah, that dude is awesome.
I thought you hated that guy.
I love Mike Patton.
Oh.
I don't really like Mr. Bungle. Well, I've got to try them again, but...
the more avant-garde.
No, I don't hate Mike Patton at all.
You didn't like him.
Why did you think it was me? No, I like him. I have nothing against Mike Patton. I thought
you
he's
like
cool.
the Dillinger EP? You did?
Fuck yeah, it's awesome. That's like one of my favorite Dillinger releases.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, it's very sick. Yeah, I do like that. What is that? What was the dog song on that?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Hollywood Squares was a cool song.
Yeah.
That's the big one was that dog one.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. Wasn't the EP
Under the Running Board?
I don't think that was it though.
That was a different EP, right?
It was
God damn it! If Tom's listening, he's yelling at the fucking screen right now.
Under the Running Board.
That was the first EP, I think. Let's see.
And then Calculated Infinity was their first record.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought the
Irony is a Dead Scene.
Yeah,
that's it. The Mike Patton.
What's the song?
Was after, right?
The song is When Good Dogs Do Bad Things. Yeah. And they did an Aphex Twin cover.
Yeah, Come to Daddy.
Yeah, and
Pretty
Pig
good.
Latin and Hollywood Squares. Yeah.
Pig Latin's the shit. God damn, that is a great. I wish they did more. Like they should have done a full length with him. That would have been so fucking cool.
That was cool. That he
like elusive. I bet
he's got so many projects and
too many projects. Yeah,
he owns. I mean, his label Epicac Recordings. Like I don't know what they're up to as a label, but like I'm sure he's super busy. And then he's got that band Tomahawk and.
Well, Tomahawk, Mr. Bungle, Faith No More. Then he does like that Italian shit and like operatic stuff. And then what else? There's like so many other projects too.
Mr. Bungle's doing some shows, and like Cattle Decap is playing with them.
What?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. And in like California and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like really short run things.
That's pretty cool.
Man, that was sick when Gobo did that shout out, that My Chemical Romance rant.
What did he say? He said something that was so fucking funny, and the crowd kind of went, ooh.
Yeah, he's just like, that band's lame, or something like that. I don't know.
He said something brutal that, like.
I was laughing.
I heard you laughing. Yeah, thank God. But he said something where the crowd went, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like,
My Chemical Romance?
Yeah, because they did their first reunion show a couple days ago.
Did they?
Yeah. And who I know a lot of people care, but like I used to like that band. I had their CD. Really? I had a CD when I was a kid.
What was their big song?
I'm Not Okay.
I thought the one about the parade.
Black Parade.
Yeah.
That was another big one. They had a lot of big songs.
The one where they're at the funeral in the video.
Black Parade. Oh, Helena.
How's that go again?
I don't remember it. I don't remember how it goes, honestly. I don't think that's it. I'm not going to play it.
It's like a ballad, isn't it? Kind of. Horns and shit are in it.
I don't think so. I don't know. Yeah, it might be something like that.
And he's like this fucking crying miserably.
Yeah, probably.
Stop fucking with the mic.
I think that band like is super fucking lame. I get why people like them. No, fuck no.
Should you listen to them?
When I was a kid, I thought that record was sick, but now I hate, even for nostalgia's purpose, I'm like, nah, this band is fucking lame.
What a time in music, all that cut-core.
Yeah, cut-core.
The emo cut-core shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Those haircuts.
I tried listening to...
I know, but I'm talking about the haircuts.
And the haircuts that match it, yeah.
Those kids annoy me because I'm like, just fucking comb your hair back. Stop doing this because you can't see, you dipshit. You're going to fucking walk into traffic.
Dude, you don't understand the style, dude. I thought Atreyu was sicker than fucking My Chemical Romance.
Oh, yeah, they weren't as emo.
They were heavier.
They were heavier,
band, yeah.
But that was like...
That was also another... like with the
big time. Yeah, dude. Yeah, red eye makeup.
Yeah, Atreyu wasn't. Well, I guess they do have pretty emo lyrics.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
But those guys fucked.
Have you ever cried?
Those guys
have you ever cried so hard?
Huh?
Have you ever cried so hard?
Yeah, baby, you just died. Have you ever cried so hard? Baby, you just died. Their drummer did the vocals too. What's funny is Alex. Yeah, Alex's singing voice kind of sounds like that. It sounds a lot like
really?
It.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, which makes it like funnier.
So you're saying there's a chance
his
he could be
screaming voice sounds like them.
Yeah,
he's like a one-stop shop.
Like that was like a guy that wasn't that talented at screaming. Like basically what he just did. Like,
the role. A lot of those guys were in that vein of like just. It wasn't like an appealing
they call
scream.
They call them like fry screams. Yeah, this is the fry scream. It's like, what does that mean?
French fry.
Dumbest fucking names. Yeah, this is the throat fry scream.
The fry scream.
I don't know who fucking calls it that.
Dipshits.
Yeah, what? Yeah, stupid shit.
Dumb motherfuckers.
I'm gonna just pound like a king size McDonald's fry and start screaming.
That's how you end up vomiting on stage.
She'll fuck you just for the taste. Good lyric too. She'll fuck you just for the taste.
Ugh.
What does that even mean?
They don't know.
To taste something.
they don't know. Yeah, they don't even know their own song.
Sounded cool, right?
So they're dying.
Yeah, she'll fuck you just for the taste.
Is the tree still?
Is that the really the fucking lyric?
Yeah, in that song, in Right Side of the Bed.
The taste of what? Your cock?
I don't know. I don't. Maybe.
The other dude's dick.
Yeah. What's the rest of the lyrics? Let's look these up.
Okay.
Is Atreyu still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now they're almost like they do a lot of poppy I don't know what they sound like now.
Is it still like the original members and everything?
What song is that
called? Yeah. Right Side of the Bed. But see, Alex sings it wrong because the chorus is.
Of course he does.
the chorus is "Who's sleeping on my side of the bed tonight?" But Alex says "Who's sleeping on right side of the bed tonight?" And I always tell him it's wrong, and he's like, "Yeah."
I like that.
I can see her now dancing around, her drink in hand, all her baggage in tow. I just want to forget and let go. All my love, the joy, the pain. I took your guilt and placed it into me, and now I kiss it goodbye. Our last dance ended fatally.
Ugh.
Who's sleeping on my side of the bed tonight?
I should put our New Year's Eve live track of that on here.
Have you ever cried so hard, baby, you just died? What the fuck? Yeah, there she goes again. Another masquerade in false circumstance. She'll fuck you just for the taste. I just wish I could replace all the memories of what makes my blood run cold as your blood flows through me. I say, you know what this band was to me, like, or what reminded me of? It was like it was like Diary of a Vampire shit. You know what I mean? Or what's the movie with fucking
Isn't
Tom Cruise?
The guy
Interview
from that
with a Vampire.
movie?
Yeah, Never Ending Story. Interview with a Vampire. Yeah, like they always.
The kid, yeah.
They had a lyric in the song "The Crimson" that was like,
It reminds me of
I'm
Boy
an animal.
George.
Hold on, let's not talk shit about Boy George and Culture Club here, man. That's good shit. It's good shit. What are we doing?
I'm trying to
Carmen
figure.
Chameleon? Come on.
You looking up the other song?
Yeah, the Crimson, because there's a lyric that's about the song's about being a
specifically
vampire.
about Interview with a Vampire.
Well, it's kind of about becoming a vampire.
Oh,
but that's like that was their getup. It was just like, yeah, I feel it.
Oh, like they had that look?
I feel it welling up inside, and Robert, yeah, dude, these lyrics, I remember thinking like, this is so emo, lame shit.
Even as like a kid,
yeah,
I fucking loved it, dude.
I feel it welling up inside, and Robert Smith lied. Boys do cry, and with blood tears in my eyes, I'm an Anne Rice novel come to life. So. Look at how many bases that this covers right now. There's the Cure reference with Robert.
Yeah, of course.
Boys do cry, emo.
Right.
I'm an Anne Rice novel come to life. So he's a vampire.
Fuck you.
Dude, that song was... I still like that song. The Crimson. We covered it, I think.
When?
At New Year's Eve.
I thought you just did the one.
Did we only do Right Side of the Bed? Yeah. Well, we did it. We recorded a cover of this then. Will you still hold me when you see what I have done? So bad. Will you still kiss me the same when you taste my victim's blood? Because he's a vampire, but they're in love. They have a romance, dude. That was such that band was just like vampire romance shit. Before it was in like, before like the Twilight books and shit. Out. Yeah. Yeah, way before that. They were like the precursor to that shit. Yeah, dude, fucking True Blood should be sending them royalty checks. Ideal. Shake your head.
All that stuff is so stupid. The vampire
What is
shit.
this?
Better way to usher the new year. The best song Trey you ever wrote.
Where is this? Where do you have this?
I tracked the whole thing.
Where are you playing it from? Is it in like...
Well, I gave you guys a link to like all the songs. And nobody gave a shit at all. They're like, whatever. We all sucked.
I think the rest of our band was really mad that we did that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Jace was mad that he wasn't included, and Adrian, I think, was just pissed we did it and didn't tell him. I sound good.
Well, yeah, you're a good drummer. Max sounds great.
We played it like way slower.
Really slow, man.
Oh, here we go. Voice.
He's like, God.
Yeah. Song pretty much just like.
Yeah, he sounds like the dude.
So that's our guest next week.
You missed the yeah. Yeah. She'll fuck you just for the taste. I'm gonna listen to that after this. Definitely.
I might have to relink the Dropbox too.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the way that those record. Like, granted, we all like were pretty rough because we're all fucking drunk and high and having a good time. And,
yeah.
But all in all, it was fun. It was fun to mix that.
That was
too.
fun.
Yeah.
We should do that next New Year's or try.
Well, aren't you talking about doing something down here, like post New Year's, right?
Fuck yeah.
Everyone's for New Year's said that they
we're all busy.
Like at least one member of every band.
Yeah, Adrian's out of town. Franco's out of town.
I'm doing a show now for New Year's.
Yeah.
At Livewire.
What are you doing for New Year's?
Not going to Livewire.
Yeah. No.
Appreciate that honesty.
It's not because you're playing.
Oh,
it's because I want to spend
Yeah.
my New Year's with
us.
Fucking Trucker.
Yeah.
Really? You don't want to spend your New Year's with Trucker? Come on.
Who's that, the door guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that dude.
Why?
Because he's a fucking
Dude, he's a
asshole
strong
every
word,
time.
dude.
That is a
He's an
strong
asshole to
word.
me every time I see him.
Really?
I don't hate him.
There's
I
no
don't
way he's
like
like
him.
an asshole to you.
He just
really?
always says, he always says like ignorant ass shit about like eating pussy to me, and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Yeah.
Why do you bring that out?
I don't know.
Holy shit! Can you come to the show?
Because I want to
hear this.
Every time I go to Livewire, somebody throws me on the guest list, and he just says no, and I'm like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah, but
and then like he's like,
yeah.
Does he run the shows?
No.
Yeah, so it's like dumb. It's like what?
It's
what's his name? Trucker.
Trucker is nickname.
Mike Powers.
Yeah,
I'm friends with him.
Remember when he went
Facebook.
missing for like a hot second?
Did he go missing?
I have the whole conversation log on my phone.
Of him going missing?
No, but people were talking about him going missing. Like, has anyone seen Trucker on Facebook? And then he finally, like a week later, came back.
Where'd he go?
It was something really fucking
dumb.
Gobo can explain it to you. It's really funny, but yeah.
I never found out. People thought he was dead. Oh, man.
Trucker moves in mysterious ways.
Yeah, no comment.
No, but I mean,
maybe I was
playing. Something is Waiting?
Yeah, Something is Waiting's playing with black actress, and there's like one other band. I'm not sure. I think it's just a 3-band bill, which is nice. So nice and easy.
Yeah, I have nothing going on New Year's, so I might just have to go.
Yeah, I think I want to say it's free.
I mean, I might still have people over here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so you don't have to go to that.
Just do that instead.
Yeah, I might.
I'm thinking about it. Maggie asked me today, and I'm like, well, I don't know. She's like, well, you better figure it out.
It's coming up in like a week, yeah.
But I'm down to do that. My friend Rob might have people by his house who lives on Circle in Forest Park.
Do they have Wi-Fi at
Livewire?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Why?
I can stream.
They don't have fucking cable.
Oh, the show. Yeah.
They don't have fucking cable. Yeah.
I don't know if
remember that whole thing?
Yeah.
Trying to put the game on, like Trucker's like, oh, we ain't got no
they
cable box.
They have
cable boxes.
The guy doesn't want to do it.
Exactly. Well, he just doesn't know how. You need to find Dave whenever he's there. Just ask him.
Dave Horniak.
Yeah, the owner.
There's a video of him riding on one of those Lime scooters when they like first came to Chicago, and he totally eats shit on it.
Really?
he's like filming himself on his Facebook.
I'm not friends with him on Facebook.
He's filming himself, and he's like.
Check it out.
He does like a face, and then it's just like, all of a sudden you see his phone just go like on the curbside view. And I swear to God.
Dude, that's
awesome.
He just posted, he's like, well, don't use your phone when you're riding these. It was really
awesome.
sick.
Wow.
They're gone.
Who's gone?
Scooters are gone?
Yeah, the scooters are gone.
Good.
Well, for the winter, right?
I think just in general, it was a trial. It was a trial test run, and I don't think they're doing it here.
It might come back. I don't know. It was pretty disastrous.
Chicago put their foot down, right?
Well, I mean, I remember like day one, it was like 21 of them went like missing, and then one was like in a fucking tree. Like it was crazy. Like in the first like 24 hours.
I mean, we have those bikes, so
yeah, the divvy bikes.
Yeah, but the scooters are nice because you could drop them off wherever.
Yes, that's the appeal.
Kind
for
of,
sure.
you could, and not the trial run. You had to leave them in like River North and shit.
Well, yeah, it was relegated to specific areas for sure, but that's just because it was the trial.
Can you see, like, in Inglewood, they're using them for drive-bys?
The recoil's so bad, it just knocks them over every time.
Yeah, that'd be scary. You could do that in Grand Theft Auto, though. So
drive-by scootings?
They don't have scooters in Grand Theft Auto.
No, but you could do it on a motorcycle.
They need to get scooters in Grand Theft Auto.
That'd be sick.
Did you guys see the new
Scoots.
Xbox Series 1?
Xbox Series X? Yeah, I did.
Did you see the video for that one game?
Does it look insane?
The game looks sick. The system looks fucking ridiculous.
Isn't it a giant cube
a tower.
right
It looks like a computer
PC,
tower.
Yeah.
It's basically a PC.
It looks stupid, but that game was like, I couldn't believe the graphics.
What was the game?
It looked real. Some Viking girl.
Yeah, I forget what it's called.
Oh, was it Hellblade? Hellblade too?
It might be.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's like legit, like insane.
I mean, fucking the systems now look fucking good. So I was like,
I
it's
can't
only gonna
imagine
go uphill from there.
what the sports games are gonna look like and shit.
I love those. Like, I just like the way they look. Like, because they put so much money in those games to make them look so good. So like,
they probably have more money than all the games
easily,
and they're probably not as hard to like really make. Because they probably use the same infrastructure of code and then just layer on top of it.
I mean, they're getting crazier now. Like, they're getting more nuanced with like how to control it. Like, the only sports games I ever play are like the hockey ones. Like, I like a lot. Mm-hmm. And it's no longer just like A is pass, B is shoot. It's like, you know, like the thumbstick does all. It's crazy. And like, I mean, you can't just learn it all in one game. You have to like keep playing it.
That's why I don't like playing video games anymore.
They've gotten like overly complicated. It was like
X's shoot,
right? A, B, C.
Because then it made it competitive because both of you are doing this. You're at the same skill level,
right? And there's a ceiling to it for sure.
That's why when I play NBA 2K10 or some shit down here still.
Yeah,
I still would play Madden 2004 with Ray Lewis on the cover. Yeah.
And yellow cards on the soundtrack.
I mean, the other thing is they don't change that much. Like
it was Hellblade 2. It's.
I thought so. I thought I saw some like pictures of it.
Yeah, Senua's. Hold on, and a new Halo game. Senua's Saga, Hellblade 2.
Yeah, I heard that game was supposed to be really fucking good, but I never.
Hellblade.
Yeah,
I never played it.
It honestly looks like real.
Yeah, it looks nuts.
I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Like the movement and shit. Like it looks like a real person.
That's awesome. I'm stoked for that at least.
Dude.
Just to see like
I'm just going to never get another system after this PS4. That's not true, but I'm not going to get any of those
PS5
for a while.
No, neither am I.
You're not going to get a PS5?
I just got a PS4 literally like a month ago.
What a bad time to buy it.
A good time to buy because all the games are cheap as fuck, dude.
It's cheap right now.
I'm spending.
So
the games are like $10.
The Xbox is I guess like that's like the big thing is it's backwards compatible all the way to Xbox, like the original.
Oh, really? This new one?
Like without having to do anything.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sure the PlayStation will be like that too.
PS5,
but they made like a
PS4
big. I thought
is not backwards compatible.
I thought they could.
There's some.
I thought they all could do it, but I didn't realize that was like the big thing when they did the unveiling of this one.
Yeah,
it's like that's like the big selling point for it. I didn't know. I thought all of them are backwards compatible.
No, there's some tricks to them, and like
PS4, you can only play some PS3 games, I believe, and then you have to buy PS2 classics from the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there's also like 16 terabytes or something of memory or something.
Jesus, because the games are probably going to be huge, like 100 gig games, like.
Yeah.
Well, the new Grand Theft Auto is going to come out on it, which is. Probably they're gonna have to one up the Red Dead Redemption 2.
They're saying it's gonna be on. They're saying the rumors they're gonna announce Grand Theft Auto 6 this E3, and it's gonna be for PS4 and PS5 and Xbox One and Xbox Series X.
That's a big drop.
That's what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5. That came out for 360 and PS3. Yeah. And then they ported them, or they put them on PS4.
I just don't. I won't buy it because I know it's such a time waster.
It is a huge time waster.
Not buying one just keeps me away from ever touching it.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's just like really regulating my time now. I mean, I don't I have a lot of these games, but I'm just like, I'll play them eventually one day. But then I may never. So, but it's hard because you could get like
if I was rich, I'd just buy them just to have them in the house.
Yeah,
fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it.
Pop it every once.
I'll play NBA once every 2 months.
Yeah, I try to regulate it to like just the weekends because I'm too tired on the weekdays to like really.
Sometimes
play.
At nights when I get home from work and I have nothing going on, I'll play them. But
because I'm too tired and it's hard for me to concentrate. And I'm like that tired.
I usually get high and then play them and then suck.
But then the problem is I do shit on the weekends.
At video games.
I mean, I'm pretty bad too.
Especially at like the shooter ones that are like.
Oh, the competitive stuff's too difficult.
The guys are just like too good. It doesn't even make it fun.
See, that's why I like Nintendo games because it's easy shit. You just pick it up and play instead of like I'm invested in this whole in-depth, insane story. Like I just want to be Luigi and suck up some ghosts in a vacuum cleaner, or like I just want to play Smash Brothers and be Pikachu and like kill people. You know what I mean? I suck at it, but like
that doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's still fun.
Yeah,
I still like going. But I mean, I go online with like Smash Brothers, and you play against some guys who are like dancing and like they're so fast. I'm just like, oh fuck this. It's not even fun. But I like playing against like Danny and my friends because I could just go for Danny.
Yeah.
Does Danny have a Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he buy a bird?
He bought a parrot. He's like, oh, I bought that parrot, and I was like, what?
Why?
I don't know. He keeps buying exotic animals.
Those things are fucking loud as shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's what happened. He lives on his own, and he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I need something to talk to.
Human contact.
Like,
dude, Danny,
get a bird. Doggy.
The last few, and I'm not saying
gonna eat his fucking chameleon.
Yeah. Who's apparently blind in one eye now? Julio is blind.
Not doing well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, those things only live like 5-6 years.
Really? Chameleons?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought they lived longer.
That's interesting. I never knew. Well, I mean, he's also contained, so that might even make it worse.
Yeah, they don't have a long lifespan. Lizards.
I always thought they did.
Turtles do.
Turtles live forever.
Like 300 years.
So do like parrots and shit.
Chameleon lifespan 5 years, 2 to 3 years. Jackson chameleons are 5 to 10 years.
What about like an iguana?
My bearded dragon was 10 years, and it literally died like the 10th year.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like that's their shelf life, huh? What about like an iguana?
I'm looking it up.
Last long? I feel like those
12 to 15 longer. Years.
Okay, that's not
Parrots
bad.
live a long time. They may live like 40 years.
The big ones will live like...
Well, that's what he got. It looks like a big parrot.
No, I think he's got like a little guy.
Really? You showed me a picture. It looks pretty big.
They can be expensive.
A Kakapo parrot, 95 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like people, those are the animals that like they smart. Yeah, those are the animals that people like leave in their wills because they're like, give it to him. He's gonna outlive me. Like,
just get a dog or cat. They're dead.
They're dead pretty soon. 15, 20 years. Yeah. I have a customer that has a gigantic fucking parrot.
Yeah.
And he's the shit. Like he'll say stuff and whatnot, and like it's just weird. Like going over there because like he'll fly through the apartment. Like they live on like a 3-story built, and he'll fly through it and shit. It's crazy, but like he's always in the kitchen a lot. Because that's where they spend most of their time. And we do a lot of work in their kitchen. And it was funny. Like we'll just like pop in. And he's just like hanging out, just like. I'm like, please don't bite me. Like, but he's super friendly and like cool.
Yeah.
I always feel bad because then we're like, yeah, you got to get him out of here because we're gonna be spraying, and birds are pretty susceptible to that stuff. Like I had 2 parakeets when I was growing up, and my parents killed them by accident because my dad brought home a chair that he just refinished, so the chemicals
fumes just killed him,
ruined the one motherfucker, and then my. And then because of that, it's terrible.
It's like because your dad did it.
Yeah, because he's a fucking because he's an idiot.
Yeah,
and then he was like
falling off the thing.
And then he's like, we gotta get him out of here, and then put it in like a stuffy room upstairs with like no air, and like it suffocated, died from that. I'm like, you're a moron.
Well, all right,
no birds for us.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Did you ever have like a hamster or anything?
Yeah, I had hamsters growing up.
Did they eat their kids?
Dude,
I had a hamster.
Go on.
My friend had 2 hamsters, and one of them had babies. And the next day we woke up and we saw a bunch of blood over the cage. We were like, what? And
if there's not enough room, they'll fucking eat them.
That's so fucked.
Survival. That's why.
It's scary. Fuck. I don't even like hamsters and shit. Get those little street rats out of here.
Guinea pigs are cool. I never had
one. I had to get rid of it. And then we gave it to our friend, like our neighbor in Berwyn. And they had a cat, and the cat just ate it.
Whoa! The guinea pig, it ate the guinea pig.
Wow. The cat ate the guinea pig.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's a big animal. Jesus. No, I had
cats are fucking predators, dude.
Yeah, I had a few hamsters growing up, but I had one, and at one point it was just the one hamster. And one day, like I found a mouse in like a trash can, and I was like, I was little, so I was like, like he could be friends with my hamster, right? They're all rodents. Threw him in there. And then they're like hanging out for like a second. I was like, oh, this is cool. They're going to be buddies. And all of a sudden the hamster's like, fuck you. And just ripped the mouse apart and just devoured it. And I was like, oh, that's a thing. Did not know that.
Yeah, it's fucked. See, I can't stand like little pets like that. I can't do it.
Looking back, I really didn't. I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like it because they be throughout the night like chewing on stuff like loudly. And, I don't know. And like I have an irrational fear of anything that's not a cat or a dog, I feel is gonna bite my fucking hand off. Yeah. Even like a hamster, like they have those teeth that just are like razor blades. I was always like, and my hamsters never bit me, and like I didn't like picking them up either, so it was kind of wasted on me. My dad liked to do that more, and like he didn't mind it, but it's weird. I don't know why I ever wanted a hamster growing up, or maybe I think maybe my dad just.
I don't know why.
Yeah, you just got it and you didn't.
I think maybe my dad was just like, oh,
here you go. Yeah,
because we had cats and dogs growing up, but
I always had like turtles.
Turtles are cool.
I had tons of turtles.
I had a turtle once for a little bit, and it's fun.
I never had any reptiles.
That's all I really
in the house.
had.
Yeah, never.
And fish a lot too. Just
we had my parents had 5 cats when I was born.
That's awesome.
And we had and then I got a pet rabbit. We had that for a while.
I forgot about that. You mentioned you had a rabbit. Rabbits are so
Kirby,
cool, man.
dude. Kirby lived to be like 16 or 17, dude.
Live a good minute.
Yeah. But he was cool. He was chill. He never did any scary shit. Never bit anybody. Like,
did you ever damage furniture?
No, never.
That's awesome.
We kept him in a cage for so long, and then eventually we were just like, all right.
Fuck it, let him
and
out.
then like he would just hang out, and then like we had a really nice finished basement in a house we lived in Oak Park years ago. And we would just we would just like chill there.
I just did a estimate for a customer. She had 2 rabbits, but she had to keep them separate because she like just got one.
Yeah,
and you have to get it's like cats. You have to get them like acclimated with one another. But they were cool. I didn't realize like how much a lot of work that goes into taking care of a rabbit. Like, they just eat, shit, shit.
But little pellet shits, so it's not like messy.
No, not at all. Yeah. It's just they eat a lot, I guess. Like, I didn't realize how much they.
Yeah, they're not rewarding.
What's up?
There's no rewards. Yeah,
there's no point. I mean,
they're fun. They'll hang out with you, and you can like kind of like a cat. Like, you can hang out with them.
Some of them. My rabbit he would just chill.
Unless
he didn't
you have
like
a cat or a dog. All animals are pretty much pointless. It's more like
because you can't really
painting.
You can't really domesticate a rabbit that much. I mean, you could potty train it, but that's pretty much it.
Like, she had them going in litter boxes, basically.
Yeah, my
I didn't know they did that.
To do
that's
that.
Cool.
Yeah, they could shit in a certain spot. Well, because the thing was,
cool too,
we still had a cage.
Fish.
Yeah, fish are cool.
I had them growing up. They're fun.
If
you can get cool looking.
Like a big villain, James Bond villain fish tank with all these neon fish.
Yeah,
cool. Their poops are cool too.
One
the stringy
huge
poops.
Shark.
Yeah. Fish poop, yeah.
Like a huge,
big ass shark
in a huge tank.
We always had like catfish.
I think sharks are sick, dude.
Here's
fish
a good,
can be fucked up, dude.
Here's a good dad moment for you. Like, so we always had catfish like growing up, and like we get these big ones and they're the shit. And my dad would just like he would go fishing and then he'd come back, have a shitload of worms left over, and just throw them in there, and like the catfish go nuts. They're like coming out of his gills because he was just eating so many like worms. They're just filled, you know. They were like getting out, and he just kept going. And one day, my dad threw a quarter of a Snickers bar in the fish tank, and I was like, "Why would you do that?" He goes, "It's a junk fish. They like eat junk." And I was like, "I don't think that means the same thing.
They don't eat fucking candy bars.
They don't eat literal junk food." And it fucking died.
Yeah, of course.
It died.
What a moron.
Yeah, well,
No
it's my
offense to your
dad.
dad.
Oh, no, he knows. He understands. I was like, dude, yes, they are junk fish. They are filter fish. But when they say junk, they don't mean junk food.
They don't mean literal, like, our junk
He
food.
fed him
Not
candy.
at all. Yeah, he fed it.
That's like feeding a fish like 2 rolled up chicken tacos from Taco Bell. It's like, what the fuck?
Those are the shit, man.
They are the
shit. Those are good. They're like fucking like flautas, basically.
Yeah, dude. They're cheap as fuck. It's like
so good.
Yeah.
I had some last night.
I think that's the best story of your dad.
Yeah.
He's good like that.
He's
a junk fish. And I was like, yeah, it's not the same.
Cheetos and fucking candy.
Candy bar.
Fucking Snickers bar.
Pour Mountain Dew into the fucking tank.
If you can't feed a dog a Snickers bar, why the fuck would you ever think you could feed a fish a Snickers bar? I don't even know what you would feed. I don't even know what fish food even is, like technically, like biologically. What is it?
I think it's just like a mishmash.
Dried shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I can't hang with that.
But I mean, so for those that don't know, catfish is like a filter fish, basically. Like, they'll eat some of the more crappier stuff on the ground and like dead fish.
Yeah.
Not literal junk food. So
not literal junk food.
Which is why, like,
go.
Wait, really?
Oh shit! Damn.
God damn it! I didn't know you had somewhere to be. Really?
Yeah, it's a Christmas shop.
Oh fuck! What are you gonna get?
All right, shit.
You guys could still do it, can't you?
We'll keep going. Fuck. I want to talk more.
I thought I was only doing the hour one.
Oh no, we were gonna ask you some story about China
because
you had this insane China story. Eddie told me. All right, well, next time.
Damn it!
I thought I was only doing the hour one, and then you guys were doing.
Oh no, yeah, we want. Oh, damn it! All right.
How far are we into this one?
I have no other choice.
Like an hour.
I have no other. I haven't Christmas shopped at all yet.
Yeah, go for it, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Good luck with that.
What are you gonna get?
I know. I saw how much traffic there was out there today. I don't know.
It wasn't that bad getting here. It wasn't. Yeah.
But for a Sunday, like there wasn't traffic, but there was a lot of cars.
More cars.
Where are you going Christmas shopping?
I don't know.
North Riverside.
I'm going to the city later tonight.
What are you doing
Park
there?
and Field.
What's Park and Field?
This place right by Livewire.
What do you do there?
Like down the street from it.
Is it a restaurant?
It's like a bar that has like a huge outdoor area.
Oh yeah.
Where they play like bocce ball and shit. But
we
just go there for the burgers.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Are they good burgers?
Yeah.
Is this you and Maggie going?
Unreal burgers.
Sweet. Park and Field.
They're just as good as Au Cheval.
Oh, sick.
Like just as good. And you would love them. There's nothing on them.
I would try it. I like Au Cheval. Au Cheval's expensive though.
I heard I've never been, but I heard
it's good. It's cool.
I really want.
Small Cheval's really good too. It's
so
the
maybe
one in
I'll
Logan.
go in the city and shop. I don't know what to get people. Have you guys Christmas shopped yet?
Fuck no. I'm just making my parents like food. That's all I'm doing.
Me and my folks stopped. Like, really, I was like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, you don't have to.
When is this episode's going to air next week?
Yeah, this will be post Christmas.
Cool.
Pre-New Year's.
Yeah, I'm making my parents breakfast burgers.
Oh, cool.
My butt's falling asleep.
Yeah. So you do like fried egg,
hash browns. Yeah, Mexican style hash browns, bacon. Yeah, a whole thing.
Fuck yeah, dude.
No, not doing chorizo.
Ooh, shit.
I don't know how to make that, but
you could just buy it and then just cook it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, maybe I will. I don't know. My parents don't like chorizo though, so probably not.
Okay, they don't like that.
Yeah, I got to be careful with that type of shit. Yeah, but
my
I
mom
like it.
Loves chorizo.
Yeah, I like chorizo too. It's good.
She's Mexican, isn't she?
She's not. Well, like everybody's like, oh, if you're Mexican, you like hot food. My mom fucking hates hot food. She can't.
Hot food?
Chorizo
spicy
really
food.
Yeah.
Dude, I had
chorizo's got some kick to it. I'm surprised that she'll eat that because like she freaks out if like if there's like the smallest amount of like any sort of heat to something.
Oh, my mom's like that too.
But she'll eat
but then she
chorizo.
tries one thing and and she's like, oh, it's a little spicy. I'm like, yeah, it's good though. And she's like, yeah, this isn't bad. I'm like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, my mom's the same way.
Really?
I think it's that generation.
I think it's an old white people thing. Yeah.
Dude, my dad is a bitch when it comes to fucking spicy
food.
Holy shit.
I love it now. Dude, I had last night, so I ordered the buffalo wings at Reggie's. They accidentally gave me the fire ones and I didn't realize it. And I was like, man, these are really hot. And then they finally come up. They're like, all right, order a buffalo wings. And I was like, what are these? And they were like the heat. And it's definitely happened before because I used to go get the buffaloes and sometimes I was like, man, this is really hot. And then...
But let's go with the mix, dude. I can't get off.
I get all heat. Yeah, I love the hot and the buffalo.
What is the mix? Like, is it all of the sauces?
It's the two. It's their barbecue sauce and their hot sauce, and they just
the buffalo and barbecue.
Together.
Yeah,
oh, that sounds
it's like real. It's basically like really spicy barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
The heat was good though. I had
to go for real though.
All right.
See you, man. Peace, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon, dude. Take it easy.
I'll text you guys about New Year's Eve.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Let me know what's
if
up.
you guys finish early. If I have something, I don't know.
I'm down.
Well, yeah, let me know. I'm down to do whatever. So
I always come by afterwards too.
Hit me up. Yeah.
Cool.
All
right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck
easy,
with the shopping, man. Don't get trampled.
Thank you.
Those. So I had one of those heat wings and
last night.
Yeah, the first one I had, I got.
Is it like super fucking
it's
hot?
Pretty hot. Yeah, but I could after a couple of them, I was like, all right, I'm good.
You get used to it. Yeah, see, I can't do too hot.
I got the hiccups. It was so hot.
Oh, see, that's
the first one was so hot.
Did you get the meat sweats?
No. I don't really get the meat sweats that much. Sometimes I do, but it's been a while. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't mind heat to my food, like spiciness, but
yeah,
if it's like too spicy, that just ruins it for me. Like,
if you're
getting uncomfortable with it, like.
Yeah, same. It's just like there's no enjoyment. It's just the pain. But like I like the flavor of most hot sauces.
Do you? Do you like habanero?
The pepper itself. I don't really.
Or
I've
like
never really
anything
fucked
with
habanero. Yeah, I mean like habanero cheese or habanero sauce. I'll have that. Yeah.
To me, it's like a too earthy of a flavor, so like it's a turn off for me. Yeah, the heat.
I always get confused.
It's a little brutal, but it's not the worst thing.
Yeah,
I've had stuff with habanero. I'm like,
I get confused between like habanero, jack peppers, or like chipotle.
Yeah, chipotle is different. Yeah.
I like them all though. I like all that
chipotle,
shit.
I like the
or like jalapeno flavored shit. That's cool.
It's hit or miss with jalapenos sometimes with me.
Really?
Like, yeah, because there's a ripeness to them that like if it's not quite right. They're a little like
True. That's why I usually don't like straight up jalapenos.
Yeah, I usually don't either unless they're pickled. Then it's I like that.
I hate it even more then.
I
hate pickled shit.
Oh, I love pickled stuff. Man.
I know a lot of people do.
So good. What the fuck was I gonna say about something else about hot peppers? No, I can't remember.
Well, you gave it your all.
I did.
You tried.
Next time.
Man, I'm stoked for this death metal podcast, dude. As soon as I picked out, I was like, I'm not going to show you it. I'm wearing the shirt right now of the record.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, you can't see it. Right. I'm wearing this jacket.
You opened your jacket, though, earlier.
Did you know what it was?
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, nobody could see it.
I'm wearing the death metal shirt of the band we're going to be talking about as well.
Taco Cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. But I saw it because I was like putting on Close Today. I was like, oh, yeah, this is a sick record. And I haven't listened to it in a while.
Is that what inspired you to pick it?
Yeah. I was just like, oh, I want to hear it again. And I know you and Nate definitely have not heard it. Maybe Nate, but we've never talked about it.
I've never heard it.
Yeah, you definitely haven't. But it's cool. I think it's good. And I think like regardless of what you guys, I'm curious to hear what both of you will think about it.
You think Nate's going to like it?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're going to like it, but I think there's a chance you will because it's not like this fucked up record. Conceptually, it's very fucked up, and we will talk about it in the episode, but the songs are really cool. It was just this really cool band that never got the time of day that they deserved, in my opinion. And then they just kind of like didn't really do much.
Are they still a band?
No, they are not. Cool. They broke up for a while, then they came back, and then they stopped again. So
cool.
Yeah. But we will all will be revealed next week.
Yeah, so on the Alex episode.
Yeah. So you got yours. I wonder if Nate has his. Yeah. We'll bug him about it this week.
Have you talked to him all about it?
No. We'll bug him. I mean, we'll see each other on Christmas Eve jam.
Yeah, is that Wednesday or Tuesday?
Tuesday. Christmas Day. I'm down to jam Christmas Day too. I could do both.
Either one works for me.
Cool.
Because I think, what do? I think it's, I can't remember which one I do with my family, but either way, I always make it to the late night, which is awesome because I get to leave early. It's an excuse. I'm like,
my parents, we just chill at home, so it's like they don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, because you don't visit family, right?
Sometimes, but
not like we need to do this and we need to be all together. Yeah.
Nah.
My family, like, they try that shit, but it's like, I don't know. Especially since my grandmother passed, like, we're just like.
Well, are your parents still with your aunt?
Yeah, they're still there. Yeah, but, like, we always go to my other aunt's place, which is funny. Yeah. But
they're just chilling at.
Yeah.
Home. Sometimes I think there's nothing wrong with that, dude.
What, chilling at home?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
No. Yeah,
I prefer it just because it's like it's such
a day
hassle
off.
to like, go out.
Let me not talk to
everybody else is going out and it's just traffic. Ugh, I don't know. I don't mind. I gotta be careful. My aunt listens to this show now.
Your aunt listens to this show?
Like she brought it up the other was it Thanksgiving? She was like, "Oh yeah, I like heard some of the podcasts." Like, "Oh God,"
what did she say?
She just said it was really funny, and I was like, well, we can't play that out loud during like a family party. Like,
nope.
I say some pretty horrendous. Like, we all say some pretty horrendous stuff.
I mean, I wouldn't care. You could play it in front of your family because I don't care about what I say.
I wouldn't mind. Like, I don't say anything bad about any of them, but it's just like I have a lot of little kids running around.
My grandpa asked me about the podcast. He was like, "Send me a link," and I was like, "No," but
I don't know.
Fuck no. I don't want him to know that I smoke weed and like
whatever. It's legal now. You can do it.
Yeah, they are still not down with it.
Of course. That's
definitely not.
My aunt brought that shit up again. Like, I think it's fine medical, but recreationally, I just don't see why you should be allowed to do that. I'm like, really? Really?
Yeah.
Like, come on. And then it was great because my one cousin is in the medical field. And he was like, yeah. He's like,
I was with my grandparents and my uncle a couple, maybe a month ago, and we were talking about it before Thanksgiving. And they were saying like my uncle
what's their stance
kept saying, I don't know. I don't think they like it at all. And they don't get it.
I don't get it.
But my uncle kept saying like, we don't want people like smoking weed and then driving. And I'm like, you guys realize that's still illegal, right? I was like, that's still illegal. That's not changing. Yeah. You could just go to the store and buy weed, but it's still illegal. So what the fuck? I'm like, what kind of argument is that?
Drinking and driving is illegal.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's the same argument my aunt brought up too.
It's so weird. I'm like, yeah, but I was like, what difference does that make? Yeah,
people are going to do it.
Yeah, and people still do it now. I do it now.
Right. People do it now when it's illegal. It's like it's not going to stop.
For years. Dude.
I had plenty of friends that do it, still do it, did it, whatever.
Yeah, and I'm just
they're
like,
fine.
Yeah, and I don't.
And honestly, I think like drinking and driving vastly worse than smoking and driving.
Yes,
vastly worse. It doesn't take a fucking scientist to realize how those two things affect you so much differently than
Yeah.
But it's just funny, like that older generation, because they always got pumped full of that propaganda of like it's a gateway drug. It's gonna it impairs your this and that, like. And it's like, dude, you can't be any more misinformed,
Because, I mean, people then just didn't know, what I mean?
And I mean, look at Prohibition. They were like, like that worked out really great. People were still drinking and making booze and doing all that shit. And like, it's the same thing with marijuana. Like, make it illegal all you want. People are going to do it.
Yeah.
People are going to do all these drugs. And it was funny because like, I don't ever really want to talk these things with like my family. Yeah. I don't care enough to do it, especially with my one aunt. Like I might as well be talking to this fucking cup. It's like you're not gonna get much.
Yeah, I mean, I tried talking about it with them, but I was just like, they were hard, like, "What do you think?" And I'm like, "I think it's fine."
And like I was explaining, I was like, another thing was like with drugs in general, I think it'd be better if we just kind of like got more lax with it. Not because like I want to be doing heroin legally any fucking time soon, like or fucking cocaine left and right. No. One of the things that's interesting about it being illegal, and you have people throw stats at you, and one of the stats being like, oh, you know how many fucking deaths there are because of like heroin use and this drug and this drug. And it's like, well, that goes down exponentially if it's legalized because what happens is people do these drugs, they start to OD on it, they get carried away, which people tend to do, whatever that happens. And they freak out because they're like, well, I don't want to call a hospital or call the cops because what I just did was so illegal that I'm going to go to jail for life anyway. So I might as well fucking die in my apartment than take then have these consequences. But if you take that away where it's like, you can go to the hospital and they're not going to fucking throw you in jail as soon as you're fine. That number is going to go down so much more.
That too, and a lot of the drugs become.
And people are going to be like, I don't want to do it if it's like, you lose that luster. Too,
yeah, the edge of it. You know what I mean? People like want to do it in defiance. Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. It's like a lot of people just do weed because it's a big no-no. Like in
that's
high
why
school.
So many kids do it.
Yeah, and it's just like cigarettes even.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that
like,
appeal of like,
once you're 18, it's just like, oh yeah, you can just do it whatever and nobody gives a fuck. Like.
And some people are just like, it's not as cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Get over it.
Like, I wouldn't think it would be as cool, but that's. I don't know. I waited till I was way later in life to smoke weed. I mean, not way later, but later than a lot of people that I knew. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's. Did you see like there's only like 12 places in Illinois that are going to be open January 1st for selling recreational?
Really?
Yeah. Well, like it's a whole like timing thing, I guess. Like everybody trying to get their licensing in order and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But there is a place in Oak Park, actually not far from me.
Really?
That's doing, because I guess I looked it up. Like the name of the place was called like 7-Pointed Star or something weird like that. And I looked it up, and what popped up on Google Maps was actually like a medical marijuana place. So I think after January 1st, they're like changing the name to something else, or maybe it's like attached. I don't know. I thought it was weird, but I guess that's one of the closest spots to me that'll be selling recreational. Cool. And then obviously they'll be building more. Yeah. But the other big deal about it is the fact that like, they were supposed to give it like a leg up to minorities to be able to obtain these licenses and stuff. But I guess it's a big issue right now because there's so much capital that you need to do that. That none of them have it. So it's all like white people there, of course, getting in on this. So people are pretty upset about it.
Well, I'm sure that maybe will change. Or maybe not.
Maybe not. But it's just people are going to have to be more, I don't know, ingenuitive to figure out how to like get those licenses and whatnot. Because like, I mean, that's a great idea. That's awesome that they want to do that, especially because it's groups of people that have probably had their lives ruined by the laws put in place years prior, and making this drug illegal. And eventually, I mean, it's gone down over the years, it turns into fines, which is nice. And it's not like felony charges for having marijuana. And, which is fucking crazy to think about. Like that is pretty weird. I'm curious to see like what future generations like viewpoint on that kind of stuff is, because like, I mean, we're living through it, but it's like I was joking about prohibition, how like funny that was that we like did that, but like living through that probably is like very similar, where it's like, I can't believe like we're gonna be laughing at this, like years later.
Yep. Yeah. Weird shit. But I guess it just is what it is.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, what are these like old? It's weird. Like I just like these older generation people that are like, I don't like it. I don't think people should be tolerant. And it's like, dude, you're not even gonna notice a difference.
Yeah.
At all. It's the same thing with that fucking video gambling shit that like everybody was going nuts about. Oh, it brings in all these bad people because it's gambling and gambling's bad. And they brought it in and nothing changed. If anything, there was more middle-aged people in the bars. That's about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And like, it's still banned in Forest Park, right?
Yeah, they banned it like almost indefinitely, pretty much. Like there's a lot of red tape they have to go through in order to bring it back. But I don't think probably not. Maybe in my lifetime they'll eventually bring it back. But
I don't get.
But right now they're going for the they're going for the marijuana thing.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I think they passed it. I have to look it up again, but I think
in Forest Park.
Yeah, because every town has to vote on it.
Oh yeah.
Whether they can sell it. And I know Naperville is one of the ones that doesn't do it. Lions is another one, I believe.
That's not doing it?
Yeah.
So
but
fucking
as far as I know,
stupid.
Yeah, I mean, that's that generation, you know? It's the older crowd that doesn't understand quite. You know, they grew up with that propaganda of like, this is really bad. And
yeah.
It's not. And they probably never did it, you know?
No.
And not that I'm not saying like they should go out and smoke it to realize. It's like, no, you should just be a little more understanding and like realize that it's not this crazy drug that for whatever reason they made it bigger than it really is, which I don't know. I don't know who stands to benefit from that, from having that fear induced like to everybody about marijuana specifically.
Yeah.
You know, but somebody did. Somebody must have benefited from that by having it illegal. I guess it was just a way to disenfranchise people, but that's one way to do it.
Definitely.
But are you going to up your smoking once it's totally legal?
Like smoke more?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No.
Probably whatever I just do now. I mean, honestly, probably the cartridges for my pen won't be sold here right away. So I'm still going to have to get my boy to fucking hook it up in Colorado.
At least the conveniency is there now, right? It will be.
I mean, if they, because my pen is like proprietary cartridges, like specifically made for that pen. So I have to get cartridges for that pen. So
just get a new pen.
I have another pen that I could do, but I don't like it as much as this one. Like the regular pens that they sell, like this one hits way better, and it's like gets you a little more toasted, and the cartridges just last longer. Like,
there you go.
Yeah, they don't burn as fast, so that's why I'm kind of like, you know what? It's like all my friends just take my pen now, though. Everybody's like, let me get a hit, and I'm like, yeah, and then before I know it, I'm like, fuck, this is like all gone. Like, motherfuckers better start paying me.
No, man, that's the beauty of marijuana is the social sharing aspect of it.
Yeah.
Which is one thing I do like about it is like people are always just like, yeah, hell yeah, man. Like have at it. Like, it's weird. It's like, that does that.
Yeah.
You know, You're like, could you imagine a world where like, we're just like sharing beer like that? It's like, come on, get in on this pint. You know? Like, like that'd be so weird if we did that with that. Like,
exactly.
But for whatever reason, marijuana's like that, which is always funny. And And because of that, I've never spent money on weed.
Oh yeah. Well,
because I've had so many friends that are just like, hell yeah, man! Like we got a bowl pack.
I do
like,
too. Usually, I mean, I used to not, but now I just like the convenience of the pen.
Yeah,
so much. I just don't. Just fucking.
I just don't like smoking that much.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I can't argue that.
And even if when after a post-legal marijuana world, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. I've only seen you high once my entire life, so.
It's a sight to be seen.
I know. I want to get high with you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fun. It'd be fun to like just smoke again every once in a while.
Yeah,
just
do
to
it
help,
with
like,
me.
Sleep. No.
Okay. It'd be fun to smoke to go to sleep.
Yeah, dude.
That would be fun.
Best. Yeah.
I don't know
Sleeping
if that's
high
fun.
is like the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, I don't like it.
I love it because like for me, getting high, it's a very good body feeling of like I'd like just get loose and just so comfortable, and it's the best feeling in the world. I miss when I had a buddy that sold.
Yeah.
And I used to smoke with him all the time. He knew like I'd be up late and he just, come on over, smoke a bowl, and then go back home, go back to bed. Man.
There you go.
Go on about my day the next day feeling great.
Oh, really? I feel like shit if I get too high and go to bed.
Really?
I don't get good sleep. I don't know. I just don't feel like I don't get as... I can sleep, but I just feel like my brain doesn't hit... Like, there are... I don't know. I read this article once, and it could be total bullshit, but I know it's not good for sleep cycles and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it inhibits certain things. Like, you'll never have dreams and shit.
The strain, though?
I don't know. You know what? When I get
How much of that do you know?
None. And I hate that side of it. Like, I have no interest in, like, strains and...
I think it's interesting that it's crazy that we've gotten to that point where, like, they do... I guess. I don't know. I don't smoke enough to understand. Like, there's the body high, the head high, this
right
high,
behind the
high,
eyes
like,
high, and I'm like, what does that even mean? Yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know. I like getting fucked up and having a good time.
Some of it seems like bullshit. It's
like, definitely.
Because it's like beer doesn't do that. Like
no, you get usually drunk. One type of drunk. Yeah, one type of drunk. Yeah, but it tastes different. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
This one, they have different tastes, which that I could see with marijuana. But
I never noticed different types of high. It's just like I'm fucked up.
Like when with your cartridges, does it say like it's a specific strain of marijuana?
Yeah, you could choose different strains.
What do you get?
Whatever the fuck I want.
You never get the same thing over and over again?
I usually like to try different things just to be like, what is this like? What is this like? And I look at the concentrate like percentage of like how much THC is in this, you know.
And do you notice a difference at all?
No, not really.
Like it's pretty subtle.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. It's like it depends on like the week. It depends on the day. Like if I smoke too much consistently, like I have to smoke more to get higher.
Well,
and
yeah,
like,
the tolerance goes up.
So like I'm trying to like reel back, I guess a little bit, or at least throughout the day a little bit, because like I'd rather.
You never notice like a difference, like of a head high or like a body high, or.
Yeah, I mean sometimes like I notice like I'm like, oh, this is fun, and I feel it everywhere. Sometimes it's just like a head where I'm like, whoa, this is cool, but it's like. I like more of the overall body head combo high because it's just more of like a fun time in general. But like if I smoke too much weed, I don't feel the body high. It's just more in my head. And like, it's, I don't know. I guess it depends on what it is and everything. So, you know, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a lot of factors.
It's like anything. Like it's just same thing like the beer, you know, like how people go overboard with that.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. It's like,
yeah, I don't give a shit.
Does it got alcohol in it? Does it taste good? Can I just drink it?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the beer thing, it's like more of a flavor.
Yeah. But I mean, like the similarity would be like the different feelings you supposedly get
from beer. Oh, with weed. Yeah. No, I get your
and
relation
like I'm sure.
Yeah.
You've come across people like that. They're just so like, well, this one and this and that.
Go to any dispensary in Colorado and everybody is like that. Yeah.
I mean, it's like
it's their job. I get it. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's they've turned it into a craft.
Yeah. I just ask him to give me the shit that's like strong. That's all I ask. Is like, I'm like, yeah, what do you got that's strong, you know, and high, and will get me fucked up. But.
Do you ever fuck with the CBD stuff at all?
Yeah, I have. I fucked with CBD THC combo edibles where it's like a different ratio of like CBD and THC in it. But I've smoked. Jace has a CBD cart for a pen that he uses.
Because the idea is like you don't get like the high feeling, right, with CBD.
Yeah, it's more like you get a little bit of a head high, but it's not like super.
But you don't feel
strong.
it as like strongly.
Yeah, I don't feel it at all whenever I do CBD.
Really?
Yeah, because I smoke so much weed now. It's just like
that's fair.
My tolerance is like shot up.
So like, how do the cartridges work? Like, do they
CBD
is
oil?
There like as far as like content of like THC or whatever? Like, you said you can choose that. Like how much?
Yeah, like it comes in
like the nicotine and like
the cartridges you get, like they come in this little bag, and like the bag has all the information on what the strain is, how much the at least the ones that I buy, how much like THC concentrate is in there. You know, a little description of the whole thing. I could bring one by. You could see it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I'm curious by that stuff, you know.
We always have some goofy ass dumb name.
Yeah.
My favorite one was Ecto Cooler. That one was really good, but it's just kind of
green?
Like no, they all look the same. The cartridges look the same. All the liquid looks the same, and like it's good though. I mean, I like it, and I just like I don't know. I like that format. It's just easier to do it, easier to smoke. Like you get ripped instantly.
Yeah. I find the vaping aspect of it more appealing for sure.
Yeah,
I do miss like the traditional way of like smoking weed like out of a bowl. Like I love that.
Yeah,
that's like, but it fucks you up. Like it kills my throat, and like that's always a bummer. But I do like that and miss that to some degree.
I gotta hit it, my dude. Maybe I'll do that today.
When was the last time you smoked weed more traditionally than
in a bowl? Not long ago. I think either at one of our practices or somebody just
I forget about that you
handed me one.
Was the last time you smoked?
Oh no, you know what? It was on my birthday with Adrian and Anna. I smoked out of their bong.
Out of a bong?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's the way to do it.
Insanely baked.
Oh yeah. Those things are very proficient at what they do.
Yeah, and just the weed they had was so good. It was like, whoa.
Did you guys do like the cold water with like the ice in it, or just straight? Oh,
yeah,
that's the I miss that. My buddy had a bong that was a glass bong, and he used to put ice cubes in it, and like cold water, and then rip it, and like
really,
yeah, it's a cool way to do it.
The temperature makes a difference, like that.
No pun intended. Yeah, it makes it a little bit smoother going in. Like it's almost like a menthol-y kind of vibe. Like it's cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I miss that for sure. That bong was funny because like we used to do it in his garage, and he had a pool table, and so the pool table has the slate on it, you know. And I think at some point somebody had like knocked the bong over, and it cracked just a little bit, but it was still usable and it was fine.
Okay.
And I'll never forget it. Like we're standing in the garage, and he said it down kind of hard, you know, and you're like, that's not weird. And he like set it down. We're talking. He goes to pick it back up, and like the top half just came off, and all of us were just dead because it was such a great bong. It was awesome. And then we switched to plastic, and it wasn't as fun.
Yeah,
so we couldn't be trusted with glass.
Yeah, I don't know the difference between bong science, but like I know there is like a lot to it.
Yeah, I mean, to some degree for sure, but
yeah,
it's also just a cool. I mean, as dumb as it sounds, it's a cool way to like smoke weed.
Oh yeah.
Like see the bowl like fill.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, the carburetor taking that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You ever smoked a fucking like a Black and Mild like
blunt?
Yeah, blunt.
Oh fuck yeah,
that's the best, man.
I love blunts. Yeah, blunts are like my favorite.
Those are fun because like our buddy used to like roll them all the time because he was good at it. So we're like, fucking let's do it. Like I miss that. Like or using the White Owls and stuff like that. Like. Those are fun days. Like
I'd smoke blunts with Inanimate Existence when we toured
really?
with them. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody else in some band we would smoke blunts and we were like passing them around all the time. I'm not good at I have never tried to roll one myself.
Oh no, we always had like friends that were designated
good at
rollers.
It, yeah.
And like only one dude could really roll blunt and then a couple dudes could roll joints.
Yeah.
And I do like a joint. Joint's fun, man.
Oh yeah, I like the
simple
pre-roll joints and like Colorado and shit are
cool.
So good.
I had a pre-roll joint in Amsterdam. That was really cool.
Oh hell yeah!
It's funny. Tim picked up like a little like 4-pack for a couple bucks. Yeah, we shared one. It was awesome.
What the fuck? Fun. Let's get high.
No.
Well, if Tim comes on the show and brings
he probably wouldn't even smoke. He's like me, dude. He smokes like once a year. He's funny when he's high though. Like that dude's funny in general. It was great when
yeah, I wonder if he's going to the Pathology show next year. They're on his label.
They're on his label, right? Yeah, he'll be there probably.
Yeah.
It's in Chicago, yeah.
Yep.
It was funny so I did that show in Madison and the girl that does merch for Soil, she lives in Madison.
Uh-huh.
And so she came out to the show, which was awesome. And I was stoked for her to come out because I really wanted her to just meet Gobo. Because they're both big like hair metal enthusiasts and stuff like that, and like Kiss fans and stuff. So I was like, oh, they'll hit it off and like hopefully become good friends. And it was a blast because then he was like asking us about Soil and stuff, and we were just like cracking up. And he's like, "What's it like being with those guys?" And we're like, "Well, it's fun." Like Tim's like an older brother to us, like just gets in these shenanigans, and we're just kind of part of it. And like it's great. And, like it's funny because people are like Alex was asking about Soil, and it was fun talking about it because like. I was like, yeah, at this point, it just feels more like family than it feels like a job, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And it's great. And I love like hanging out with those dudes. And I felt bad because they're going out in February. They're going out West Coast, which
You're not doing it?
No, it was funny. I told Alex, hey, man, I was like, if they're going to be out your way, I was like, you should just go check it out, man. You'll have fun. Kirsch.
Oh, yeah.
And so like because they're going out West and like it's a whole thing, like the budget is like super tight on this one. And so like, we just can't afford to do like a full crew. I was like, yeah, whatever, it's fine. And Tim like asked me when we were in Europe, he's like, I mean, if you want to go, you know, it'd have to be like on your dime. And I'm like, no, I love you, Tim. And I love you guys, but no.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get paid, man. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like I wish, but you know, it's like when I leave here, I'm not getting paid, you know, like to when I go out with you guys. But I guess Becky is going to be going out with them in February unpaid. So, but I guess he covered the flight, that's like.
Where are they going? Who are they touring with?
This band called The Outfit, which is, what's his name? Dave Noara, I think, which is Tim's partner in the label.
Oh,
it's his other band, which I've seen them a few times, done shows with them. Just like another
the same
rock
type
band.
Of shit. Yeah.
Like Soil's a little more like on the
heavier.
Yeah,
side.
I would say compared to them, they're more like rock oriented. So they're sharing a back line. I think is like The Outfit is like.
Is it just them two?
I think so. I think
how many
4 days?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
so The Outfit's
budget is that.
Yeah, I mean, Soil just doesn't do that well.
I want to see. Are there 2 dates? The tour dates announced?
Yeah, they're up there. You can find it on like Facebook or whatever.
Yeah, I want to see where they're.
So like The Outfit's gonna drive out with all the gear essentially, and Soil's just gonna fly out and do the couple dates. I want to see they're doing the whiskey.
Oh yeah, the whiskey's sick. I've never played there, but
that's the
big
deal. For sure. Yeah. And this is like the last time they're even remotely close to the West is when we did that.
I'm playing Club Red in Mesa.
Yeah, is that one of the places you played?
Yep, definitely played Club Red. They're playing Brick by Brick. Never played there, but I know of it. Counts Vamped in Vegas. Don't know where that is. And they are playing the Whiskey, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to be in Vegas?
Yeah, the first date. Vegas Counts Vamped.
That's dangerous, Tim.
And that's with Baker's Dozen is playing that show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it just the 2 bands on that little mini tour?
4 days. Vegas, LA at the Whiskey, San Diego Brick by Brick, and Mesa Club Red. Club Red's cool. It's really big. Yeah. It's a huge room. That was a shot. We played there with this band Apotheon that we toured with last year. This was like before we were signed and everything. But, you know.
Good time?
You know. Yeah, it was good.
That's good.
It was like, that was a weird show. I might have talked about it on here, but like, for some reason, it happened to be the one day there was actually a storm in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Club Red has 2 rooms, and the room that we were supposed to play in, the ceiling was fucked, so there was a shitload of leaks, and they never fixed their ceiling because they're like, it never rains, so we never have to worry about it. So they actually moved us into another room. But I remember fucking me and Alex were trying to find food for like, because we were supposed to get catering from a food truck there because they have one at the venue.
Okay, I'm starting to remember some of
that. They closed that up, so I was like, well, fuck, that means we're out of free food. So we were like looking around restaurants everywhere. Like a lot of places were closed because of the storm. And
places like that tend to just shut down. They freak out.
Well, the thing is, their power lines are all above ground too. So it's like all their power was shut down. Like we ended up going to a Jack in the Box. Ugh. And
you like Jack in the Box?
Not compared to a lot of other fast food you can get out there, but it's okay.
I like it because it's a place you can't get here. If it was something that was always here, I would not.
Yeah, but now that I've had Jack in the Box like 6 times, I'm like, would rather go to somewhere better. I never get the tacos. I always get the burger.
They're not great, but they're cheap as fuck.
The Jack tacos. Yeah, I know that was like their thing. But we went to a Jack in the Box and we're there for like an hour.
I like their burgers.
An hour waiting for their fucking credit card machine to turn back on. Jesus. Yeah, that was a fucking weird ass one. I don't remember what we did. We might have stayed in a motel that night. I don't remember. I just remember that like it was cool. Like the venue was cool and like Mesa's cool. I like Arizona a lot.
I don't think I've been to Mesa, Arizona. I like Arizona too, but I don't think I've been to Mesa.
Yeah, it's a little off the beaten path, but it's a cool little city. Some cool shit. There was some cool bands that we played with and some cool people from there. But yeah, Club Red is cool. A lot of metal shows go there, like tours go through there. Yeah. But I'm trying to think where else we played in Arizona. We played somewhere else we were supposed to. I don't know. We drove through Arizona when we went to the Grand Canyon.
Oh yeah.
And we had dinner. We had dinner in Flagstaff at this really sick brewery.
What brewery?
I don't know. I don't remember. I was
Flagstaff's like my home away from home.
Yeah.
My homies are from. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it was delicious though wherever we went. Max took us there because like for some celebration.
I can't believe you guys went all the way up to Flagstaff.
It was on the way to wherever we were. Oh, we were staying at a buddy's place in Kingman, Arizona. And we played there, which was a really small area, but it's sick. Like that was one of the best shows of that tour with Inanimate Existence because it was like packed. It was nice. Like,
did you guys struggle breathing in Flagstaff?
I never struggle breathing anywhere anymore, man. I thought I would, but I never even fucking noticed it.
Because Flagstaff it's 7,000 feet up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutally thin up there. Like that's one of the places where like Olympians train.
Yeah, because of it.
Get used to the lack of oxygen and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, Flagstaff, I was fine. I mean, we only drove through there, so I remember my ears popping.
You didn't like walk around a lot?
A little bit, but not a lot.
If you walk around a lot, you'll like start to feel it.
No, we got food and we still had like a 3-hour drive from Flagstaff to where we were supposed to stay the night.
Oh, okay.
So we were just like, let's go. But it was sick. We stayed at our buddy Dalton's house who plays guitar in Oppressor God, and they're a really sick band. And like, I remember I had this room, I set up my fucking air mattress, and I was chilling. Dude, it was so dope. And then I bought Crash Team Racing, came out the next day, the remake for Switch, so I bought that, and I was playing that. It was a good day. That was good, being in Arizona then. I like that.
Arizona's a fun time.
Yeah. Got some Whataburger.
But that's one of the ones I'm like, I can...
Everybody in Warforged doesn't like it except me.
I don't mind it. It's cool. I feel like that one's harder to find, it seems like sometimes. At least a few times I've been out, it's always like
well, it's usually it's like a lot. A lot of them are in Texas, big ass Texas place.
Yeah, that's why. Texas, not my favorite state.
Oh man, yeah, I totally agree. But Austin is sick, and there's a shitload of sick food there.
Yeah, I mean,
You got to go to Freebirds, dude.
Is that the place to
It's
be?
like the Chipotle but 10 times better than Chipotle.
I just had Chipotle the other day. It was good.
Dude, Freebirds is like that.
Like way better.
Times 10. Yeah, it's
That's
so,
awesome.
dude, barbecue brisket burrito. Forget it, dude.
That sounds incredible.
And you could get, that's where Adrian got that big ass burrito.
Holy shit,
yeah,
really?
It's Freebirds. Yeah, dude. It's like secret menu burrito. Like
How long did it take for them to make that thing?
Not that long.
Really?
Yeah, no. Not that long. I think this type of normal burrito prep time, I would guess. But Adrian got it and ate it for like 5 days.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that picture of him that I... it's like
a good one. It's like as big as him.
Yeah, and I made his head look weird. With
How many pounds is that thing?
I don't know. Probably a lot. I almost got that with the brisket, but I was like, you know what? No. I got a big ass one though, like a super monster burrito.
Is that their thing? Like,
yeah, it's like the sizes are insane, but yeah,
size of a baby. And
well, the one Adrian got is like as big as my arm.
Yeah,
like, even with the puffy jacket,
it looked
on,
like it was bigger than that. Like,
yeah,
it was insane. Yeah.
Pretty huge. Yeah, it's good though. The food's great. It's a little pricey, but it's totally worth it. That's I loved it. And there was one right down the street.
And that was in Austin.
Yeah, but they're everywhere in Texas, Freebirds. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that we went to that time was in Austin, but before we got them in Houston in June, man, it feels so long ago. But it was this year. But yeah, and they give you like if some of the dudes there are so chill that like they were like, oh, we're in a band. They're like, are you in a band? We're like, yeah, we're from Chicago. And then they hook it up with like free burrito cards and shit like that. Yeah,
that's awesome.
So it is dope. Yeah, I like Texas for that. I hate Texas for their weed laws, and I hate Texas for the rednecks. But
it's such a fucking gigantic goddamn state.
Yeah, yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like if you're touring there, you're playing 4 shows to get out of there,
max or minimum. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's every time I've made my way through Texas, we're always there for like a week. I'm like, oh,
yep,
that's always real fucking hot. Like,
yeah. Oof. It is very hot. Even in like we were there in like late October. It was burning.
Still scorcher down there. Yeah. The only thing I like about Texas is there's a dude down there that I met through touring, Jacob.
Yeah.
I don't think he lives in Texas anymore. I think he just moved actually. But other than that, I was like, I could do without Texas. I do have one other friend that lives in, I think in Austin.
Yeah.
That's where he stays.
Yeah.
It was funny because he used to live in New Orleans, and I was on tour in New Orleans. I was like, yo, dude, I think I'm in your neck of the woods. He's like, yeah, I don't live there anymore. I moved out like 2 years ago to like Austin. I was like, oh, fuck, sorry. Try to keep up with these things.
Yeah.
Just trying to meet friends on tour, man. Just want to see my homies when I'm out.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's fun.
Get them to come out.
Yeah, we got a lot of friends in Texas. Our agent's from Texas.
So, oh, really?
Yeah. We met him at our Austin show, at one of our Austin shows. But yeah, it's a cool place. I like Austin a lot, just the city. Jason's a good friend in Texas that we stayed with her at our house once.
Oh, nice.
And that was dope. Yeah.
Because it's like hipster Mecca right now, right? Pretty much.
Kind of, apparently. I mean, I never got to check out downtown Austin, but yeah, it's sick.
I think I've had to have been. There's one major Texas city that I haven't been to.
Houston, Dallas.
Been to Dallas. I spent a long time in Dallas. I spent like 5 days in Dallas once.
Really?
Yeah, because Soil went out for a fly date and just left us behind. It was me, Don, and Jason. Just like,
why'd they leave you behind?
We just didn't need to go. Because it was a festival, so it was all kind of like there was a back line already set up for them, so there was no reason for me to go.
And then they were coming back.
Merch was taken care of because it's a festival.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Fuck it, just leave Don behind because he's our TM and front of house, but it's festival." So they're like, "Yeah, let's just."
So they came back and picked you up.
We picked them up. We had the van and everything, and we just parked it. And that's right. At the time, Ryan's girlfriend was with us too. So we just like stayed at this like random house in Dallas with this dude that Don knew that was really fucking weird and wouldn't leave us alone.
Was it a sick house?
It was a really nice it was like this ranch house on like a fucking 3-acre plot of land.
Sleep on a floor?
No, I think me and Hallie and he's a friend of Jason's and Don, we all just stayed on the bus and then we would just chill in the house during the day. But it was weird.
You just sleep on a bunk in the bus?
Yeah, I had my bunk and stuff. But like it was funny because I remember one of the nights, like I think it was like the first night off, and like we were all just beat and tired, and the dude like just kind of barged on the bus and was like, "What's up, man? We gonna party?" And we're like, "No, like we're tired. Like I have no desire to drink right now, and like we're just beat. Like we just want to go. We just want to watch our shitty TV. A lot of people are on tour, man. A lot of people that we stay with on tour want to party, and I'm like never do.
Yeah, I'm going to bed.
There's always that in the. I think it's like in anybody's head where they're just like, oh, it's a band. They're gonna get ready to fucking party, and like that's what happened to us in Ohio with that one dipshit that like. Oh, that famous story that I told where like we did a show out there with Baron Air, and he showed up like when the show ended. Yeah. He was like wasted, so he didn't see any of us play. He just knew we were in bands.
And let you guys stay.
And he was like, "Come on back to my buddy's place. We're gonna hang out and we can party all night and drink and blah, blah, blah." And like it was the last night, so we're just like, yeah, we don't want to do that. We just want to go to bed and then go home. Like that's it. We're so close. Yeah. We're there.
Fuck yeah! But at that point, it's just like.
Yeah. And so we get there, and like half of us like immediately just crashed, and the dude was like bummed out about it. I was like, "Oh, fuck you, man!" It's like, sorry, like,
yeah, dude, fuck that. I remember like,
I'm not your fucking monkey.
Yeah, dude. Usually, like towards the end of tour, that's where we're at, like Motel City, where we're like, let's just buy a motel and then drive 2 hours home.
Just get the fuck out.
Yeah, I love that.
You're so close, you can taste it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So it was a bad timing on that guy's part, and like whatever. But I remember like in the back of my head, I was like, if this guy takes us down one wrong fucking turn, I'm gonna take him out of the van, beat the shit out of him, and leave him in the goddamn cornfield. Like, I was like, I will do that immediately. But it worked out. He managed to drunkenly recall somehow back to his apartment, which wasn't like it was like his buddy's place that he was like staying at because he was from like out of town. Or I don't know. It was a weird situation that somebody else could describe it a lot better than I can. But I just remember not particularly liking the guy. But I did enjoy the fact that at one point he grabbed a beer. Because he was like, oh, sweet, a beer. But it was a beer can that somebody had left in the van like that earlier that afternoon. So this thing was just stewing and being disgusting. And he fucking swigged it. And I was like, oh, thank God.
Ew, why? Yeah.
He was just stoked that it was a beer.
You just took it without asking?
Yep. And I did not stop him because I knew what it was. So I was like, all right, I feel better about this now.
Yeah, because now he's going to get sick.
Nah, he's fine.
And die.
That was the guy that was like, had the Mountain Dew collection.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That guy. I don't know.
Sick dude.
He's probably dead now.
Yeah. Do you remember his name?
No idea. Couldn't tell you.
Pauly Shoreman.
No, it was Pauly Shore, actually. Believe it or not. It was the Weasel.
There you go.
He showed up. Yeah. That was also the one where the dude was like, oh, you guys are in a metal band? Like, I love metal too. Check it out. Marilyn Manson repeat. And I'm like, fuck. No. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with Marilyn Manson. It was just like, you did not read the audience correctly. But
is that when Danny was in Baron Air?
Yeah.
That must have been.
Yeah.
Were you guys all driving together or separate?
Separately. So we had the van and they had their car.
Your van or Joe's van?
Joe's van. Yeah. Okay. And then,
and they had a car?
Yeah, they had the Eddie's car. He still has it, the Accord.
Oh.
Or Civic. Which one is it, Eddie? I can't remember.
So the four of them drove in that?
No. Well, how did it work? Because there was only 3 of them in the car.
Danny rode with you? Somebody rode with you?
It must have been. I'm an old man, Jason, and I can't quite remember it. Because we did a couple of tours, so it just kind of like coincides with one another. Because at one point, Danny filled in for us on a run. Fuck, I can't remember. Well, Eddie, if you're listening to this, you're yelling at me right now. You fucked up the order. And
Damn. Yeah. That would suck to tour in a car.
Yeah, the one time it was really brutal. It was the Alma, Arkansas show where it was like 100 degrees. And we lost them going to the Ozarks. And because we were in like the mountains, the cell phone reception was shit for everybody. And they ended up just like parking outside, literally outside somewhere. Mm-hmm. And it was just, they were like, dry heaving and dehydrated because it was the sun beating in real fast. And I felt really bad about that, but they lived, so that's fine.
Where did you stay?
We were in the Ozarks. We ended up like camping out up there. Yeah, but I slept in the van.
Yeah. Did you guys bring tents?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had 2 tents.
Oh, shit. I never want to camp on tour, dude. I hate that.
I don't mind going to a campground because like there's showers, there's a bathroom and stuff like that, and it's fun to like cook and grill.
Yeah. Like and we've never done it. We were talking about doing it, and I bitched so we didn't have to.
Why?
Because I didn't want to. Because it was like, I don't know. It was just like we didn't have enough gear, and I don't know. Maybe we did. it was out of the way. There was some reason I didn't. There was a significant reason where I was like, this is dumb. But I think it was we were on the way to a tour, or we were on the way to meet up with a tour. And we were like, yeah, we should just camp somewhere. And I'm like, why? Like,
I mean, if you plan it out ahead a lot better, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't be opposed to it. I don't know. I'm just not a big camping dude, but I should be because I think it's kind of cool. But
I don't know. I mean, care. Like it's pretty cool. Like, what's fun about like the grilling aspect of it's great. The being outside in an area like that is awesome because there's none of the light pollution, so you can see the sky and like it looks amazing to see that. Like, you never see that shit here, and even if you go further out, it's nothing compared to like a place that's like meant for that. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I think you owe it to yourself to try at least once if you guys can do it.
Yeah.
And it's fun to do together. It's like a good little band outing. Yeah. A reason to drink and eat some grilled meats.
Yeah.
Or vegetables for Adrian. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know. Sleeping. Oh, did you bring your grill? Did you guys bring a grill?
No, we just made a fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Grilled them open on a skewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Grill some dogs.
Yeah. Hot dogs and what else? I forgot
burgers.
What else we did. I think we did burgers too.
Just put them on a stick.
No, I think somebody had like a little like skillet type or like pan type thing that we used or something like that. And it was fun. That was the one where like it cracked me up because like Dave had like a white shirt on. It was just every color was on. It was like Dorito dust and mustard, ketchup and mayonnaise, like
Sick.
everything.
That's funny.
Like blood from the meat and everything.
Yeah.
What if he still has that shirt?
Yeah, it's probably sick.
Frame that shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think you should. You should try it at least once, especially if you guys do one of those like
KOAs or whatever.
Or
meet up with another band.
It'd be a good way to like.
Dude, but Carver's band would be dope to fucking camp out in a conversion van. Just go to a KOA with that. You're fucking set, dude.
Well, it's cool. Like that's why we've never done it with soil, but like we have like the ability to hook up the stuff so we can power it and like and sleep comfortably.
So how did everybody sleep in sleeping bags, like on the ground? In a tent?
Well, that one, it was funny. No, like, because it was kind of hot out, so you just kind of slept in the tent. Yeah. And that was funny because I remember the second night in the Ozarks when Baron Air.
You stayed there for multiple nights?
It was 2 nights in a row because it worked out because our campground was like an hour from each spot, basically.
Oh, so you went back and forth?
Yeah, we just.
That's kind of cool.
So it was cool. Like, it worked out like that way at least. And there was the one night, it was one of my favorite moments ever. So. Is Gordon at the time, our old bass player, Nate, Joe. Nate's probably like yelling at the screen right now. Like, really, this
everybody's
story
yelling
again.
Today, man.
And Eddie stayed in the tent. And then so like me and David slept in the van, and then Nick and Dave ended up sleeping in the car. And the next morning we get up and they only set up one tent, not two. Because there was just the 4 of them sleeping in there. It was a big fucking tent. And I get up and like, as I always do, super fucking early and walking around. And I'm looking at the tent and I can just see the outline of a body just hanging so far outside the tent, but still in the tent, but just like pushed as far as it could go, bending the tent. And I was like, Jesus. And I like walk up and I look and like you can, there's a little window and Gordon, Joe, and Nate just look like a fucking family of possums just on top of each other.
Really?
Just passed out all like in their like shorts and whatnot and like just on top of each other, and poor little Eddie just scared in the corner, just as far away from it as possible. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Well, they weren't even in sleeping bags.
What did you do? No,
they're just sleeping on the floor?
Yeah, because it was warm out, even though we were like kind of.
I at least put a sleeping bag down so I'm not like on the ground.
I'm sure there was like a bag on the ground. Yeah, just for sake of comfort, but they weren't like in it, like just laying on it.
Oh man, I guess I could bring my air mattress and use that.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd be afraid of it popping though, but not inside a tent. But it's also a big air mattress, so it'd take up a lot of room in a tent.
How big is it?
Like a queen size or a full size.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah, full size. Yeah, it's pretty big.
You can share it with somebody else.
It sucks sharing that thing, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because the minute somebody moves, the whole thing is rocking back and forth.
Oh, it's like a water bed. Yeah.
I hate it. I hate sharing it. I never shared. I'm stingy
got a
as
smaller
fuck, man.
one.
Yeah, Jace used to like talk mad shit about me bringing the air mattress, and then
now he brings one.
No, he just got mad that it's. I don't know. Maybe he didn't get mad, but he started to realize that he was like, that thing's gonna break in a week. I'm like, oh, thanks, you asshole. And then it never broke. And then like he would get drunk and mad because I would use it, and he'd be like, why don't you share it? I'm like, well, you don't deserve it, man.
You talk shit about it.
Yeah, you talk shit about it. So fuck no.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I remember there was one time, because like when we go on tour, everybody has their complaints about it. Like, oh, I can't sleep on the floor. I can't sleep on this.
I hate sleeping on the. I can't sleep on the floor. I just can't do it.
Right. I get it.
I'm too big
Everybody
to do it, and it's not comfortable.
Well, like, whatever. Everybody's got their reasonings and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm just the man of like, I just want to keep the peace. So I was like, I'll sleep on a fucking trash can. I don't care as long as you guys shut the fuck up and get to sleep, and we don't have to have this argument. And there was like the one night, I think we were in some friends of ours in Virginia. Let us stay over, and they had like a couple air mattresses, and everyone was like, "You're sleeping on an air mattress." And I was like, "Dude," I was like, "Yeah, I know how you guys are." And they're like, "No. You've slept on enough shitty fucking floors. For the love of God, could you just sleep on it? Like, it'll make us feel better if you just sleep on an air mattress."
Yeah, why not?
I was like, "All right, fine." Who else? Goddamn air mattress.
Who else was sleeping?
Well, everybody, but I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like, when we do like hotels, I'll just sleep on the floor. So like.
Oh really? Yeah. Some of the guys like Max and Alex like sleeping on floors.
Yeah, I mean, some people like it because it's good for your back.
Yeah.
I have back problems, so I don't mind it.
Yeah, Max does
too.
The
only issue I have with sleeping on the floor is sometimes my hips get a little like wonky from it.
Oh yeah. But I love sleeping in beds, man.
Well, who doesn't? I mean,
me. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I don't not love it.
What fucking sociopath doesn't like sleeping?
I don't know, man. But yeah, usually at hotels, Alex and Max are sleeping on the floor. Yeah. So usually Jace will sleep in someone's bed or whatever it happens to be. I don't know, man. Now I sleep with earplugs in, and I'm great. I'm golden. If I get a little high before I go to bed too on tour, it's just like, oh, I'm good.
Good sleeping right there.
Yeah, I can even sleep in the van if I'm like blazed. I can sleep in the van. Yeah,
I can sleep anywhere, so I don't mind.
I hate sleeping in the van though because my legs are like hanging off the bench and it hurts.
Really?
Yeah, I wake up and one of my legs, or like the weight from like one of my legs on top of the other will make it hurt. Like my knees hurt.
After a minute. Yeah,
and my knees get sore. I'm just like, this sucks.
There's a level of finesse you got to do.
Yeah, we slept the first show in Canada in Halifax. I got like baked, like real high, and like I was smoking all night. Like we were sharing joints with Black Crown. Guys at the show were giving us joints. I was just like, fuck yeah. That's so awesome. I smoked like a whole joint to myself. And then we were passing them around with Black Crown, and we couldn't find a place to stay. So we were just like, we found a Canadian Walmart and just parked in the fucking parking lot. And before I know it, I wake up and I look at my phone, and like Max is like up and like getting in the driver's seat, and like Alex, everybody's awake. And I'm like, whoa, like I'm usually the last one. Like,
you're the early guy?
I'm one of the early guys sometimes. Max is always the early guy.
Is he?
Yeah, but like since I had like my earplugs in, he didn't wake me up, and like I just woke up and I was like, wow, I actually like slept here no problem. Like,
that's good.
And then I looked at my phone. I'm like, fuck, it's 10. I actually got like 6 hours of sleep. Like,
not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty killer. And then I got a sandwich or something inside the Walmart, and we left.
Start your day.
I forget. We went to Moncton the next day or something. We went somewhere the next day. I forget where, but yeah, good ass food in Canada.
Still haven't been to Canada. I like,
dude.
I'd like to go just for like
just come with us,
take a vacation.
You should.
If you do a short enough run, I wouldn't mind. If you did like a weekend run
to Canada,
yeah, nobody.
I mean, you could, but like it would be
it's not worth
difficult. Yeah.
The closest I ever got to Canada was when I went to visit Nick, because like Canada was literally his fucking backyard. Like you walk outside the house, and it was like, there's Canada.
He was living in New York?
Yeah, upstate New York. Like way the fuck upstate New York. Like middle of nowhere.
Yeah,
upstate New York.
I always forget that he did that.
Yeah, he did that for...
I didn't really start hanging with him, or I haven't seen him in forever. But.
Well, by the time I started to get to know you, I think he had already been living in New York, right?
Yes. Yeah, so he was already there. Yeah, so then I didn't really meet him until he came back.
Yeah.
I met him like once before. I don't know.
Yeah, he visited it pretty. Visited it. R&R and RC, a couple, like when he could, because I don't blame him. He just didn't want to.
Dude, we need to get Rick Tauber on this fucking podcast.
I want you so bad.
He's down.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like, one time I posted a status, I'm like, I'm looking for people. He's like, fine. I was like, dude, you better fucking
every
come on
time
the show.
Like we post stuff about it, and like
he'll mention, be good.
I'm always messaging him. I'm like, hey man, you ever want to come on? Like, let me know. And he just ignores it. He'll just ignore it, or people tag him on our posts, and he'll just ignore it. God.
We just gotta hammer his ass, dude. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll message him and be like, hey, come on our show. He likes me.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but it's sick. I love Rick. I think he's like the shit.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
He's one of my favorite of your friends. I like a lot of your friends.
He's the shit. I feel bad because I never get to see him as much. And like we went through a lot of shit together, man. Like growing up in bands and just like life in general and stuff like that, and working together. And he's one of my best friends, man.
He's
it's
the
awesome.
man.
I miss him because I never get to see him anymore. Like,
hey, when was the last time you saw him? Your birthday?
Nah, we got together at Cobra Lounge for a mutual friend of ours, Corey. She was in town. She's the shit. She's an awesome person. We met through like the band and stuff like that. And
Corey Taylor.
Yeah, Corey Taylor. We know him really well. That was the last time. Yeah, we like hung out for like a minute.
Glad I wore this jacket. I'm like freezing down here.
It's colder here than I expected.
It's always cold down here.
It was like nice out today. But the heater is like right next to the door at my shop. It's like ready to be taken out. By the time I bring it here, the winter's gonna be over. Yeah, hopefully. I would love to get him on here. Like, he's got some great fucking stories, man.
I know.
He's a great storyteller in general too, and like
Rick motherfucking Tauber.
Like, I'm sure if like anything, it's like he'd probably tell more embarrassing stories about me than anything. So like, you would love that.
Yeah. I'd like to hear one or two of those guys.
Oh, he's got plenty of them for sure.
Of you doing embarrassing shit, I feel like it's rare.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some dumb shit with that guy just because like we did so much stuff together. And
I don't know what we're gonna talk about with Alex next week. I'm just gonna ask him if he wants to just come on and do. I'm letting him do free reign. Yeah.
That's usually what we do with him.
But I don't know if he wants to do an eating challenge.
Bring a fucking eating challenge now that we got video.
Like, yeah. I'll message him about that. Well, the thing is like I'll just end up picking him up on the way anyway, so we could get some stupid shit if he's down. Whatever. I mean, I don't want to put the implement on him like you have to do this because that's the thing with Alex, dude. It's like if you tell him like if you try to egg him on to do something, he won't do it, right? It's just got to be natural with him. So I'm just like, you know what? If he wants to come on the show, hell yeah. And it's been a while, so
just like the song.
It's been a while since Alex. Whatever. The last episode I think was with him and Max, right?
Last time he was on?
Yeah. That was sick. Damn, I wish Dave was still here.
I'm bummed they fucking left.
Yeah, I'm free all day.
That's why we did this.
Yeah.
Like, cool. God damn it, Dave. Want to talk about China and congratulate him again on his engagement, you motherfucker.
Yeah, we didn't even get to do that. R.I.P. Dave's engagement.
Yeah, doesn't
exist because it hasn't been acknowledged on here.
Doesn't exist. Sorry, Maggie.
We brought it up. I mean, we brought it up on episodes, but not with him, or maybe we did.
We talked about it briefly in the Gabe one because he came down for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
We mentioned it.
Gabe was so fucking sick last night, dude.
Was
he? Just keep getting, all his drum shit. Always, every time I see him, I'm like, oh yeah. You do that blast at the end of fucking.
What?
I collect stamps. Is that new? That's not on the record.
Yeah, that's the last song on the record.
Yeah, but he doesn't do that on the record. I don't think.
I mean, it's a drum roll. It's not so much a blast.
No, he does a blast on his crash. Yeah.
It's on there. It's got to be on there.
Really?
Yeah, because it's a newer song, so we're not really going too far off the book.
I collect stamps.
Which, that was an idea I brought by him. I thought about doing what should be fun.
Blast beats.
The blast beats in general. No, is doing, like getting a live playthrough of us doing the songs and stuff like that. Because they are pretty different compared to like
you
the
should,
albums,
dude. Have Adrian film it too.
Yeah. I was gonna do it myself because like I have all this crap. I don't know. I love Adrian. I just don't want to. I feel like I bother my friends every time I ask them to be like, "Hey, can you do this
hit him up,
me?"
man. I mean, if he's got the time, he could make it look awesome too.
Yeah. It'd be cool. It'd be fun to do and like because that's a thing I've noticed with a lot of people like that have listened to the albums and stuff like that. They've always they're like, yeah, the live show just sounds like totally different compared to the albums, like, but in a good way. You know, it's like. It just sounds bigger sometimes, or it's just like heavier in certain aspects, and like
dude,
the energy and the vibe is different, you know?
Yeah, do some shit like that and get Gear Gods to post it. I bet you they would. They did our playthrough recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Nightfall Came guitar one with the
tab on the bottom. Yeah, that was really cool.
Dude,
I thought about doing something like that. Just
Eddie probably has some connections there too. I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised. And they do like rig rundowns and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna tour?
No, we just like doing the weekend stuff.
Do tours, man.
We're gonna do Iowa.
You guys would like go out to LA.
We would probably do well.
Yeah, you would do well. I don't understand why you guys aren't doing that now.
It's just a time.
If you guys want with like Brain Tentacles or some other sick band like that, it would be so.
They fucking
dope.
love us.
Yeah, I know. Just fucking do it.
Dave Woody loves my band.
I know. Isn't that sick?
The coolest thing in the world. So at this point. Fuck all you guys. I don't care about anybody.
Yeah, man. Dave Woody is sick, dude.
It's like they're just like so cool. Like
yeah, it's awesome. Dude, it's sick when sick people like your band.
It's
I know.
Weird. Yeah, you know how it goes. Yeah, it's cool, man. Like we were talking about actually last night about kind of what we've accomplished as a band just this year alone.
Yeah, a lot of shit.
It's been pretty good. Like the Kuma's Burger. Like we all forgot about that. We're like, oh yeah, we had a goddamn Kuma's Burger. Like that's the coolest thing ever. Yeah. Like such like bucket list stuff for us, you know. And the next goal for us, it's a simple goal. I think we'll be able to do it for next year, is to do a Metro show.
Oh yeah, duh. I'm sure you definitely could.
I think we can do it. I think we can, if we can keep the steam going and keep pushing stuff.
Yeah, within Goals Connections alone, he could probably get you one now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I mean, we try to be calculated with our stuff. You know, I mean, we've played some great that was the other thing we were talking about. Some of the shows that we've played have like been really good, high profile shows with really good interaction. Like that's the other half of it. You know, it's one thing to get on really good shows, but if you're not, you know, getting a good reaction or a reaction in general, it's rough. But no, everywhere we go, like I'm sorry, I'm sucking my own fucking dick here. But like everywhere we go, it seems we do well. Like we do well in merch. We do like selling albums and stuff like that. Yeah. And just interaction from people talking to us has been really great. So, and it's cool.
Dude, you were looking like, me and Eddie kept saying you were looking like a sex god last night, dude.
I guess I got to keep that look going.
Yeah,
like,
it looks good
outside of the band. Apparently, a lot of people were like, dude, you look really good up there. I was like,
I agree. Do it, man.
Start wearing button-ups more often.
You should, dude. Yeah, why not?
I clean up well. I don't know. I'm a taco cat shirt wearing guy.
So what, man? Wear a fucking black shirt and suspenders, dude.
I guess so. I'll have to do it more often.
Yeah, I'll do it with you.
Yeah?
I don't have suspenders, but I'll wear a black button up. I have a couple of those.
You get some suspenders. They're not bad.
Yeah, I would.
You gotta get the fancy ones like me, though. Like they button on. I had to sew those buttons on myself.
Oh.
Yeah. So I know how to sew now.
Yeah, my dad knows how to sew. So.
Dude, I wish I knew it better. Like, that's a good fucking trait to have, is to be able to
sewing?
Sew. Yeah. It's good in a pinch, man. If something goes wrong. It is. You can fix up pretty easily.
Scott Bradley from Inanimate Existence has a sewing kit he brings with on tour.
Adam's like that from Soil. Yeah, he has a sewing kit with him that he brings just in case. And I've seen it. Dude fucking works it out, man. Like, fix stuff like right away. He's the shit, man. It's funny. He's better than Becky is at sewing.
That's sick. My dad's a pro sewer, dude. Yeah.
I remember she was like trying to put patches on like a jacket, and everyone was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She's like, "I'm just trying to put these patches on my thread." And they're like, "This is like terrifying to watch you do this." Like, it was so funny. Watching Adam like do one, he was just like, he did it so
meticulously
and
fast,
so clean.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It's killer. Yeah, I don't do the patch shit though. I could on this jacket maybe, but
that's a good patch jacket right there.
This one?
Tell you what.
Yeah, I don't want to be that guy though. I don't know.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
I won't come on. You come on.
Come on.
You wear patches.
All right.
Do you have any patches? I lose all my patches because I get them and I never use them, and I'm like,
I don't collect them like ever.
I never collect. They come with shit. Like, dude, I wish I still had it because I could probably sell it. But when I pre-ordered Omnivium from Obscura, I got a patch with that and a shirt. I still have the shirt somewhere, but
like the closest thing I got was the antique store over in Forest Park that we used to work in and stuff like that, and I go to all the time. Mm-hmm. I pop in there from time to time, and I'm always looking stuff for Brian and Rosie's kids, my nephews, if you will, and found like this little like jean jacket. I was like, all right, this is cool.
Yeah.
And so I bought it, and then went online and bought all these fucking new metal patches. Like there's a Slipknot one, Korn, Limp Bizkit.
Sick.
I had to get a Black Flag, like to make this kid cool as shit. Motorhead. Weezer, just because I liked Weezer, and I was like, he's got to have one of them. And Rosie likes it too, so it was cool.
Did you make the jacket?
Yeah, well, my mom helped me. I ironed all the patches on, and then my mom sewed them all on.
Oh, sick!
And it's the coolest fucking jacket ever.
Hell
like Johnny looks so cool in it. It's awesome. I'm looking forward to when his brother gets old enough to wear it, so then he can wear it for a little bit.
They should wear it at fucking shows.
Yeah, they haven't brought it out to a show yet, but
yeah.
They should. There was a fucking baby at the Madison show that I did last weekend. That's cool. Rocking the big old cans.
Babies at shows are cool, man.
I think it's funny. Like, I like it when like my buddies like bring their kid. Like Rob, like I remember when he brought his kids. Like that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And they're like tiny and just like they have no idea what's going on. Like they just know their dad is like up there like, rocking out. Yeah.
Which is cool. Yeah.
And then they're like, I don't care anymore. And they're just like looking at everything else but their dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be fun to get. Yeah, Johnny looks so cool. Got to get him out there. And then the other thing I'm looking forward to, because it's fun because, you get stuff for Johnny, the older one, and then eventually James will be wearing all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to him rocking the kilt. That'll be great because I picked up a kilt
Yeah.
2 years ago when I was in Europe, and they were. Had Johnny been born? No, he was going to be born soon, I think is what it was. So I bought a little rugby jersey and then the kilt for like a little kid. I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. And yeah, he looked great in it, man. He looked awesome. And he's such a big kid that he looked like a little rugby player, so it worked out really well.
That's sick.
So I'm looking forward to James rocking that look too.
Fuck yeah, man. Kilt.
So gotta get him in the jacket as well. Like,
hell yeah. Dude, murder jackets, man.
Dude, I have a picture of it somewhere. I'll have to post it. It's really fucking funny.
Yeah,
like,
I love it. Dude, I've like seen their kid never in real life, but I've seen like 2 pictures of their kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I get like all sorts of videos and pictures sent to me, and like it's the best.
Little goobers.
They're the shit. Even though he got me sick 2 weeks ago.
Man, fuck you, kid.
They're the shit, man. Like, they're fun, especially like Johnny. Johnny's great because he swears.
Oh yeah.
And
what
like,
did he say?
I feel
She's
so.
a bitch.
Yeah, like, he was talking about because like they're like, oh, why is James crying? Because he's a bitch. He's bitchy. That's what it was.
He's bitchy.
He's bitchy. No, I just got it. I'll have to show you the video. I watched it like 24 times, crying, laughing. And I feel very responsible for it. It's. So, you know that dude Superhuman that's on Twitter that does all the dumb shit falling off? Like, he's the juggalo that jumps into shit.
Oh, yeah.
And his catchphrase is, fuck this shit. And he, like, falls in to whatever. Rosie's in the kitchen. She's watching James eat. She's like, oh, what's your brother up to? And, like, walks out to the living room. She's like, Johnny, what are you doing? He's like, man, fuck this shit. And I was like, oh, no. I was like, fuck, dude, that's totally like, because Brian brought it up. And he was like, dude, have you heard of this guy, Super? I was like, hell yeah, Superhuman is a fucking idiot. Like, put it up. And so we're like watching the video and Johnny's standing there watching. I was like, we're all like, this is probably a bad idea.
How old is Johnny?
2. And old enough that he uses swear words contextually. So that's good. That's a sign of intelligence, right? Got to give him that.
You better be careful in school, though.
Well, right. When he does go, hopefully they'll explain to him, like, you can't be doing that out in public. But I guess. So when she posted that video to me, I was like, oh, how's that going? She's like, well, I was going to go to like the market, but he's just chanting that right now. So I can't go out in public.
Oh, while he says, fuck this shit.
Yeah, he just kept saying, fuck this shit. Fuck this shit.
Dude, I like that. He's bitchy.
He's bitchy.
Yeah, it's funny.
Dude, yeah, it's so
Your brother's
funny.
bitchy, dude.
I have like just a slew of amazing Johnny videos right now.
That's sick.
And
Fuck
it's so much fun. It's like either him swearing or wearing cool clothes or shitting himself, and they're all amazing. Like, dude, him pooping is like the funniest thing on earth.
That's sick.
He just gets this look of just distress, like
Quit shitting,
it's so
boy.
good.
He's not potty trained yet?
Nah, they're working on it, but that's a struggle with boys in general.
Yeah, I would not know.
Yeah, like when it comes to potty training, I guess like boys are just super fucking difficult to work that out. So they're trying right now.
Showing that Sesame Street video of Elmo doing the poo dance.
What's the poo dance?
Where he sits on the toilet, baby Elmo, and he's like...
Is that the one, like the meme where it's like, I shit on the company dime?
Yeah, that's the fucking...
That's
there's a song that goes with that whole thing, and like Elmo's parents teach him how to shit, and it's like dope as fuck.
Huh. I'll have to
watch that high. You're never coming back.
That'll send you down the void immediately.
I was just like, whoa, this is funny
That's
and weird.
awesome.
Like baby Elmo, it's like, whoa, dude. I didn't know like Elmo's cuteness could get like, you know
Cuter?
what I mean? Because like, I wouldn't say Elmo's
cuteness
like,
gets amplified the smaller it gets.
yeah, and
know?
it's like, wow, they could do that with a puppet. Like, you know what I mean? So that was already in my head. I'm like,
right. Well, look at the baby Yoda craze right now. You
oh
need to
my
Yoda,
God, dude.
I'm sure you're hating it, but like, I
don't hate it. I get on board with Baby Yoda.
The show's great. Man,
yeah, I don't watch it.
It's cool because like for me, like I like all the sci-fi stuff, and I grew up watching a lot of sci-fi shows where it's just like any other sci-fi show. You know, he moves from planet to planet and deals whatever fucking problems come his way. You know,
but he never takes off his helmet.
Yeah, it's like a dread thing. It's cool, but it's just insane.
Who is the Mandalorian?
So do you remember Prince Oberyn from Game of Thrones?
Yeah, the actor.
Smashed? That's who.
But I mean, like, is that Boba Fett or Jango Fett?
No,
it's just Fett.
No, he's not Fett. He doesn't even have they ain't even given him a name.
They just call him the
Mandalorian.
He's the Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's a man. They just call him Mando for short, but for Mandalorian.
Is this pre Boba Fett and Jango Fett?
So this is after episode 6, pre 7. It's like 30 years before 7.
So how is Yoda a baby?
I don't know. He could be like a genetic clone of Yoda that the Empire made, or a baby of somebody else's that is of Yoda's
species.
Which
they don't call him Baby Yoda.
No, the world just calls him that because like they just call him the child.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
And he just is like his sidekick?
Even in that world, nobody knows what the fuck he is.
What is he? Just a sidekick? What the fuck? Motherfuckers aren't like, yo, you look like Yoda, bitch.
No, because
really?
Nobody's ever like made that distinction.
Yoda? What the fuck? He clearly looks like Yoda.
I don't think Yoda is like I mean, in our world, in the real world, yes, we all know Yoda, but I think in that world, Yoda is not like this iconic figure. He's just part of the Jedi Council, you know?
Yeah.
And then even then, the Jedis aren't like still people who are like, it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, you know, like they're like, this is fake. It's, you know, it's a religion and it's bullshit. And it's magic, you know, like that's how it's viewed in that world. So yeah, I don't think Yoda is like everybody knows who Yoda is, you know?
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So to them, they're like, we don't. I mean, I'm sure the Empire guys, if he is this like clone, then obviously
does he talk, Baby Yoda?
No, not right now, and he's technically 50 years old because Yoda himself is over 1,000 years old before he dies because like his species just like grows at a very very slow rate.
Yeah.
So it stands to reason that the infancy level of a creature like that would take forever.
Yeah.
So it's interesting, but like. What I love about the show is like the production value is like out of this world.
It looks really
because
good.
it's Disney and they've pumped so much money into it. Like it's movie quality.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's like and it's fun because I
grew up. They doing an Obi-Wan show too?
Oh, I don't know. I remember hearing some rumblings about that, but
I thought I heard that somewhere.
I mean, more the merrier. I love it, and but like I said, I grew up watching like one of the big shows I love was Stargate. But if you look at it, it's a pretty hokey. Low budget show, you know, it's a Canadian based show, so there's not a lot of money to be spread around for that stuff, and they make do with whatever. But it's still great. But this show, it's just like it's crazy how good it looks. And so recently, I started watching Marvel Agents of Shield, and like that looks like shit compared to this. Whoa. And that's still like a pretty high budgeted show.
What was Agents of Shield on?
Fox.
It's
still going.
Fox?
Yeah, I guess it's still a show that's going. And
okay.
Pretty interesting. I started watching that show when it first came out, but then I was like, I don't.
What Marvel shows is Disney Plus doing? Are there any yet?
No, not yet. Not till next year. But they're doing like the what's her name, Scarlet Witch and Vision show.
Oh yeah,
that's one of them. The Winter Soldier and Falcon show is another one, and Loki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
what Tom Hiddleston. Is it all going to be those actors? Mm-hmm. Oh damn! Yeah.
Which I think is interesting that they're going like a TV show route with them. But once again,
it's kind of weird.
Like I said, it is at least The Mandalorian is like movie quality production, which is like insane to see for a TV show, you know?
Yeah.
But it's been cool. Like it's like I said, it's more Star Wars, so I just like it for that.
Yeah.
And the story has been pretty good. It's pretty engaging, and they've
been
bringing out
Baby
some great
Yoda just a sidekick?
Kinda. He's just kind of looking after him, basically.
Baby Yoda's looking after the Mandalorian.
No, the Mandalorian's looking after him because, like, as the Empire's after him.
After Mandalorian or Yoda?
After the Baby Yoda.
Why?
So the Mandalorian is a bounty hunter, just like any other. Because, like, the Mandalorians are from there's a planet, I forgot what it's called, but it's almost like Mandaloria, like that, basically. And they're like the Spartans of the galaxy, you know, just these amazing warriors. Mm-hmm. But their planet got destroyed because they didn't want to join forces with the Empire. So the Empire was like, I'm not going to join us. Boom, blow up.
When is the Mandalorian over?
When is it over?
Yeah. The season.
Pretty soon. I think there's only one more episode. It's a short run. I think it's only 8 episodes a season or 9 or something. And so you're dealing with a post-Mandalorian fallout. There's not. They show a couple of them in the beginning.
So this is after Jango and Boba Fett. Wasn't Jango Boba's dad?
Well, Jango was a clone.
A clone,
that he got to keep. Yeah, but for all intents and purposes,
and who got to keep?
No,
other way.
Jango. Yeah, Boba Fett was the clone for Jango.
Okay.
And so he's like his father, but
they're the same dude.
Yeah. They even mention it in that, like they're like, yeah, here's your, you know, he wanted a clone that didn't have the accelerated growth. Weird, you know. He's like, I just wanted a kid of his own. And then he dies in like the shittiest way possible. It's interesting how that character, for whatever reason.
Jango or Boba?
Boba Fett, like, became this. He falls in a fucking Sarlacc pit like a bitch. Like,
Sarlacc pit?
Yeah, the scene with
the big monster.
Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
and they're gonna execute Luke, and like he just gets like shoved off the boat and falls in there, and just that's it. And there's like funny like fan fiction saying like how he got out of it and all this shit, which that's none of that's real, but it's just interesting because that character has barely any screen time.
Yeah,
barely says anything. Says like 2 fucking things, and then became this iconic character because there was a look about him that everybody just liked.
I remember Jango Fett had more of a significance at the time, at least, and then they made like the Star Wars Bounty Hunter games, and he was a little bit more of a significant character.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting character.
I like his color, the silver and blue. It's a cool color.
It's a good look. The cleaned up Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett's like green and brown and
beat up, and that's kind of how this Mandalorian looks a little bit more. Like he's got those colors. That's the other thing I like about it is they're delving into that lore and they're explaining Mandalorians more than they've ever explained it in any
I'm sure
capacity.
They will. Yeah.
Which has been cool to see. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I like it. Like I said, it's just more Star Wars, so I like it. That's why I'm looking forward to the new one, like the new movie that's out. Can't wait to see it. And like, I've heard mixed reviews from people, but I was just like, I don't care. I'm like, it's more Star Wars. I had a buddy write this like kind of scathing article, like saying like, the Skywalker saga should fucking end because he's like, fuck all you nerds that like ruined it and this and that. And I'm like, okay. Like,
who was that? Don't want to air it.
No, I'll air it. It's dude Bob Hilliard.
Fuck you, Bob. But also, I mean, I get where he's coming from, but also,
no,
like,
I get where he's
coming
from too.
Dude?
But I'm like,
why don't you just get over it, you bitch? And it's not their fault. It's Disney's fault for being like, we can make money off of this. And even then, it's like, I don't know.
Well, he bitched at like how much people complain about the new ones.
Oh, how people don't like it.
Yeah, and like,
does he like it?
I think he said he did. I think he's in the boat like me, where it's like it's more Star Wars,
Yeah, it's
and
just
maybe it's not the
like
Star Wars you want.
Fucking weird about it. It's like, what would you want then?
I don't know, man. I don't get it either. As somebody that is a fan of Star Wars, like I don't.
Do you read the books?
No, I've never read outside of the movies. Like I don't go that
but
deep
it's just
into
like, then what do people want? What do you want? Like that's what I don't understand. It's just like, all right, dude. Well, like write some fan fiction and get over it, or like
or go
like
read
something
some
else, or just
instead.
enjoy the movies that exist. It's just like it's the whole thing with art. You know what I mean? People putting out new stuff. It's different.
I mean,
Fuck it.
It's funny because like even I shit on like the episodes 1, 2, and 3, but I still like them because it's just.
Love them.
Yeah, I get. You grew up with it. That was your Star Wars.
I mean, I don't really love them now, and like I think the acting is really bad in a lot of them. But like,
I can get over that. But like, I don't know. I still rewatch them. Like, like it's some parts are harder than others for sure. But like, I don't know. It's just cool to see that stuff on a screen.
Yeah,
it's nerd shit. Like it's great.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that these plots don't go where you went in your head, but it's like. Aren't you happy that this is out there in general? Like, what if they just let it die? Then what? You got nothing? Where's the fun in that? You gotta sit there and use your own fucking imagination? No.
Maybe. I don't know.
But it should be interesting because I didn't realize how much. Because I don't know if you knew, but like J.J. Abrams really wasn't involved with was it episode 8 or whatever?
9 or the last one?
The second.
9? Yeah, 8.
8. And
he didn't direct it.
Right. And so I guess like whoever did direct it just, kind of went off the books a little bit and like fucked with a lot of stuff that he set up. And they're like, now he's like writing that. And I'm like, whatever. Like,
it doesn't sound like it to me, but.
Well, like he's like, like the guy took a couple of missteps. So now he's like fixing those steps in this final one, supposedly. That's
weird. Why don't they just have it all predetermined and written out?
Oh, I don't think it works like that.
They just come up with it on the fly?
Well, not like then and there, but like it's like one's done and then they start working on the next one, right? Or maybe they have scripts.
I feel like somebody should have like a basic plot outline of how the 3 movies are going to go.
That's how I'm sure J.J. Abrams probably initially had it somewhat fleshed out, but for whatever, I don't know why he didn't do the second one. Like, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Something must have happened. And then this guy, just kind of took it a little too.
When are you seeing the third one?
Whenever I can.
Let's go. I'll go.
What, right now? I'm supposed to be. Oh, well, I'll let you know. We'll probably go sometime, hopefully soon, because Alex is in town for 6 days.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just she really wanted to go. But she's a big Star Wars fan, which is odd. I remember I waited to see Rogue One when I went to visit them on the island. So we went to go see it there. which was kind of brutal because like that theater sucks.
Yeah.
There's just an emergency light that just flashes the whole time.
Why?
That's their
Island
state
theater.
law. It's like you just got to have a emergency light flashing so people know that it's there. I don't know. It's one of those things. So that was a little annoying, but I got over it. But I just remember like I was cracking up because our buddy John and then this other, I can't remember his name. I feel bad. It was a friend of theirs. Both passed out during the movie. You just hear, I'm like, shut the fuck up. And Tom could not care less about Star Wars. Like he fucking, I wouldn't say hates it, but he's just like,
not
nerd
down.
shit. I'm not into it. I don't know it. I don't care about it. And so that was funny. So me and Alex and Nick and like, or Nick wasn't there, but Nick's come with us this way. But we like it, so it was fun.
Sweet. Fuck yeah.
So I'm excited to see how they cap it all off. You know, like I don't know how invested you are with.
I know how they. I mean, I read the whole plot of it.
No, but I mean, like knowing what happens in the last 2 episodes and like all the build up to that. Like, I'm curious to see how that all pans out.
Yeah.
And like, good or bad, I'm just stoked to see a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
You know. For God's sakes, I'm a Star Wars tattoo, man.
I think you'll like it. I think you'll be maybe surprised, but
yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely some curveballs where it's like, whoa,
I'm sure. I expected it with J.J. Abrams for sure. I'm also curious to see how they handle the whole Leia thing because it was supposed to be a Princess Leia centric, or General Leia centric movie. You know? And for those that may not know, Carrie Fisher had passed away before they had even started it. So it's a lot of like CGI, I imagine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I mean, they did it with what's his name, Peter Cushing, who's Grand Moff Tarkin from the original.
Yeah,
he died a long time ago, and they had him in the.
That's so crazy that he was in it. Yeah,
it looked, all things considering, it looked pretty good. I mean, it was obvious, but it still looked really good.
Peter Cushing, man, he's the best fucking Van Helsing, dude.
Is he?
Yeah, with the Christopher Lee Dracula movies, dude. Those were so sick.
Have you not seen
Van Helsing?
Fuck, what's his name?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, and Van Helsing. Yeah, I have seen it. He's definitely better.
Van Helsing.
Also, Anthony Hopkins is a dope Van Helsing too, but
was he in Dracula like the
with Gary Oldman? Yeah, he's a Van Helsing. Yeah, sick actor, dude.
I need to watch that movie again. It's been
that
a really
Dracula.
long time.
You should. I want to watch it again, high as fuck, and just be like,
I've watched like the Keanu Reeves like highlights about how like bad he is in that. Which
he
is
sucks in that movie. Yeah,
his accent's like all over the place,
and he's just not a good actor. And to have, I mean, he's good in that role because that dude just gets like his ass whooped, and he's taken advantage of 1 billion times, not sexually, but just as a dumbass.
Right.
Gary Oldman killing it.
Always.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up shit in that movie. Like, I mean, probably isn't as scary as it was back then to me, but like I remember being like, wow, this is fucking nuts,
Oh, speaking of like horror-ish films, I watched It Too recently.
Oh yeah.
I liked it. I understand why people didn't.
I thought it was okay.
It's all right. It's not bad. It's not unwatchable.
Yeah, but I still thought it was good. The scares were good, and like
people were saying it wasn't that scary. I was like, I don't know. I jumped a couple of times.
Yeah, and it's still just as much as scary as the first one.
I felt like
I love what they did with the end.
Was there as much like CGI in the first half?
Definitely.
As much?
Yeah,
I felt like the effects were more practical.
With some of the Pennywise shit. Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you can't do that.
There's definitely a lot of CGI shit in that.
I felt like there was like more in this one with like the creatures at least.
I gotta rewatch it. I watched a bootleg of it, so.
Oh really?
I gotta rewatch the
I just
whole
rented
thing.
it. Like, I have like a Fire Stick that's like accessible, but it's not that reliable. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll pay $2 for the rental. I don't give a shit. And it was part of my sick day. I watched.
There you go.
Watched a bunch of. I watched The Departed finally. So Gabe and Gobo were stoked about that. That
really?
I finally, because they were like quoting lines from. I was like, I don't know what you're saying.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm not like the Scorsese stuff. Like it's
Did
not.
You watch The Irishman?
No, it'll be a while till I see that. But like, I'm not hard up on seeing those. Like I understand why they're good. And when I do eventually watch them,
I think The Departed is like, I don't think it's that sick.
It gets a little too crazy at the end.
Yeah.
With the twists and turns. Like, it's a little much, and like, but the acting is like, is what you would expect, like top notch.
Yeah. Did you see The Wolf of Wall Street yet?
No.
That is a much better movie, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just more entertaining, I feel like. But I could be, I haven't seen The Departed in a long time.
It was good. I mean,
Yeah.
I never, I mean, like an indication of a good film is like I never really. The only time I paused when I had to go violently shit because I was sick. But like I never really stopped to pause. Like I never went to like check my phone. Like I was just like,
it was
really like
that's good.
It's a good dense film that moves like. But Scorsese's like that where it's dense, but it moves and moves and moves and moves and you always want to be watching because you just want to see like.
Yeah, even The Irishman like felt like that. It was good. I didn't watch it all in one sitting, but it was like it was good at captivating.
Like you just want to see what the fuck they're gonna say next.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, the acting is great in it. Like I fucking loved Alec Baldwin.
You see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood yet?
No, I need to see that soon because like I know there's like a big ending to that like people have not ruined for me, thankfully. So and then The Departed was never ruined for me either, as far as the ending goes, which was cool. And I've even watched like I watched stuff on YouTube like top 10 bullshit about yada yada yada, and like that's popped up in a few things, and somehow still has not been
spoilers.
Ruined, so it's good.
That's good.
Yeah. But
how far are we at?
2.5.
I should probably call it.
Yeah, it's fine. You gotta head over to Max's.
Fucking Max's place.
That's fine. I'm getting fucking hungry, so I gotta meet
up me too.
Nick and Alex and eat.
What are you gonna eat?
I don't know. Probably pizza.
Steak and shake.
Nah, I'll probably lose. Sorry for you Lou haters out there.
Lou hater?
Yeah, you know how people are.
Pizza haters in general, fuck them all, dude.
Stupid.
Yeah, just
they're the same assholes that complain about Star Wars, you know?
Yeah, like get over it. It doesn't matter. Shit doesn't matter.
Watch it or don't watch it.
Eat some
enjoy
pizza
it.
or just like get over it. It doesn't matter.
Let me enjoy it. Yeah, like fuck.
I love Lou's.
Yeah, I love
can eat that
pizza.
shit. Yeah, me too.
I don't give a fuck where it's from.
Yeah.
I've been on a kick of Domino's lately.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like their app is so convenient. There's one in my town now.
Oh, fuck
and like it's so great, and it's super fucking cheap, and it's not bad. It's decent. Like
Domino's is not my favorite, but I'll eat it. You know what I mean? I'll be like, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll be like, Domino's.
It's different because
okay.
I haven't had Domino's in years.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's nice to have something different. I still fuck with Rivers Pizza. Like that's my shit though.
Rivers Pizza?
Yeah, it's Bertoli's Pizza.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's been around for fucking
what
ever.
What is the difference between Rivers and Bertoli's?
It's the same thing.
Did they change the name?
No, I get. I mean, I think it's always been Rivers Pizza.
I thought it was always Bertoli's.
No, it's always Bertoli's always owned it.
The family?
Frank Bertoli's always owned it.
Did they used to be called Rivers and now it's called Bertoli's?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, like I think they opened up like 30 years ago or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
the one in River Forest.
Yeah,
on
right on
Thatcher
Lake Street.
Yeah.
That place is the shit, man. I love that place. The
Yeah.
food is that pizza is fucking awesome.
There you go.
So yeah, it's great because it's right by where I work. So we just like
Bertoli's.
Yeah. And it's
order
funny
some
like,
of that fucking Bertoli's.
They do slices there. And the slices are good. But you know, it's that thing of the slices are always done cheaper, you know?
Yeah.
So the ingredients aren't quite, but it's still good.
But you
I was
get
so
that real
stoked.
pizza.
Well, I was stoked because like we went in there and like I think it's one of Frank's sons or whatever was like, he's like, yeah, man. He's like, you keep cleaning us out of our pizza when you show up, and like, because my dad will get like a whole like 4 slices basically because it's just cheaper.
Yeah,
because they give us a deal. And the dude was like, why don't you just order a pizza? And I was like, yeah, man, why don't you just order a pizza? And he's like, well, I don't know, like it's convenient. I was like, no, order a pizza, man. Just order a pizza every time. So now he finally like he'll order ahead of time. And it's so much better. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we had a good moment of pizza where like as far as toppings go, there's really nothing I'll say no to. Like I don't care. Like
okay.
Pineapple,
Yeah.
Go for
I think you talked about this.
Yeah, I've talked about it a bunch.
Yeah. But the anchovy thing.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
And yeah, both my parents were like, both liked anchovies and thought neither one liked it.
Yeah.
And so we got a half anchovy, half. And then my mom was like eating the anchovy. My dad was like, what are you doing? She goes, I like anchovies. He's like, I didn't think you liked them. She goes, I thought you didn't like them and you got them because of me. And he's like, no. He's like, I got them for me.
Damn.
But anchovies on a pizza is so fucking good. I forgot.
I don't like anchovy. I never tried it, but I wouldn't.
They're awesome because like they're just like they bring this little extra salt to it and this like
I know
buttery.
we literally had this exact conversation on the podcast.
That's fine.
Like a couple weeks ago.
That's fine. We can talk about it again. Fuck you. This is our show. We'll talk about delicious pizza. Yeah, chime in. Who likes anchovies on a pizza?
Which
man?
Lou's are you going to? The one on Oak
Probably
Park.
Oak Park.
Yeah. Do you usually go to that one?
I don't know if we're going there, so I haven't even.
Or just getting it
yet. No, I mean we usually. I'm probably sit down and go out for drinks tonight.
Oh yeah. Where you finna go?
Your favorite place?
Shortstop?
No, fuck no. Healy's, man.
I like Healy's.
Yeah, well, you just don't like Madison, I thought, in general. So.
I'm getting over it. I kind of like just don't give a shit anymore. Good. Like I would go, you know, I'd even probably walk in a shortstop and just be like, oh, hey.
Don't do it. Just go to Healy's. They have a pool table now. It's cool.
I'm not going by myself anywhere over there ever. So
why not? You're not going to go bird watching?
Why the fuck would I go all the way there from where I live now?
Why would you go anywhere else?
Because it's way closer. Everywhere else is way closer. Now that I live on the exact opposite side of the city, that fucking Forest Park.
Go hang out in Bridgeport.
I would rather hang out there than fucking. It's that Bridgeport is closer to me than Forest Park.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's way closer. No, I just hop on Lakeshore Drive and take it to 55 there.
Stupid.
Okay. Fuck off, dude. It's fucking super close. It's quick. It takes me like 45 minutes. It takes me less to get to Dave's than it takes me to get to like Eddie's.
Well, it's more of a straight shot.
Yeah, pretty much.
You have to fuck with the exchange and all that.
And I'm so close to Lakeshore Drive. I'm like a 5-minute drive away from there.
Are you really that close?
Pretty close, yeah. Maybe 10 minutes, but still pretty close.
Still close, yeah. And then that's a fucking...
Yeah, straight shot. Just take it to 55, dude.
Yeah. And that's never really too fucked up like at night ever, really, right?
It was a little fucked up last night. It took a little longer, but still not horrible.
Like during the day, it's fucking brutal. Like I've done jobs along that way.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I love Lakeshore Drive, man.
The shit.
Yeah.
It's fun. Nice little drive.
It's a nice drive. Lakeshore. Drive down to Lakeshore. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Alex next week.
We'll announce the death metal albums.
Yeah.
For everybody to listen to or not listen to. Here's Bitch About. Not Bitch About, but anything you want to plug?
Hopefully at this point in my life when you're listening to this, I have an opinion on the Surprise Acacia Strain record.
That's fair.
Hopefully it's a good one.
Because this will... When is this? This will be post New Year's, so this will be 2020.
Oh yeah, have a good New Year. Fuck you in the next decade.
Be safe. Don't do anything we wouldn't do.
Or do shit we wouldn't do.
Wait, make sure you didn't do anything we wouldn't have done because it already happened.
Yeah, whatever, guys. Get over it. Hang, smoke, drink,
fuck,
do crack.
I
don't know. Do whatever you want to do. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Live your life, you know?
Yeah. It's another year. It's going to be the same.
Heat up that spoon. But, cool. I don't think I have anything to plug. I know, like
New
I said.
New Year's Eve show, but that's done.
It had already happened when this comes out.
I might have been there. I might have not been there.
Probably not. So, fuck you for not coming.
If I have nothing else to do, I'm not gonna be driving that night. So I don't know if I'm gonna end up down here.
Oh,
you know what I mean? If Dave does something, I don't know if I'm gonna end up here.
I would say drive. I don't know. Try not to drive.
I'm not. My parents are going somewhere, so I'm just letting. Yeah, I'll just take public transport. So if you do play there, I can just hop on the Belmont bus.
How far are you from there?
Livewire?
Yeah,
probably like a 20-minute drive.
That's not bad.
No, but it's like public transportation there is a little tricky.
Is it?
I would have to take probably the red line to Belmont.
So you do jump on the train then? You wouldn't just bus it?
I would have to take 2 Western buses.
Oh.
To get to Belmont and then take another bus on Belmont. Or I could take a bus to the red line station to Belmont. I could figure there's a lot of different ways.
Either way, it's fine if you don't make it. It should be a good show. It should be fun. I think a lot of people are going to be at that one in general.
Sweet.
Cool. Yeah, I think I have like a show in Iowa.
Yeah, I'm working New Year's Day, so.
Are you really?
Yep.
Bummer.
Oh, I need the money, so I don't
Do you get time and a half for that?
I don't think so. But
next time.
It would be cool. Yeah. Well, sweet.
Yeah, I think that's. Oh yeah. Fuck, probably should have said in the last episode, but it'll be too late now. But Something Is Waiting re-released our first album on vinyl.
Oh yeah. It looks
totally
sick.
remastered and everything. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard it sounds really fucking good. Like Pete remixed it and remastered it, and like
kind of. You're on it now too.
Yeah, my name's on it now. So yeah, if you liked the second album, like if you like the way it sounded and everything, this is not too far off. Is Eddie credited on that one? Yeah, we all of us are. It's like the same 5 members as before.
Was everybody on that record though?
No, I'm not even on it.
Was Eddie on that record?
Yes.
Oh no shit! I didn't know he recorded songs on that one.
Eddie was an OG for sure. Yeah. He was one of the first people recruited. Like I was originally supposed to be recruited, and
yeah, I remember you said no.
I was like, you know what? Met a chick. I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah.
Now I'm in Something Is Waiting. So it worked out.
There you go.
But yeah, unfortunately, I should have said in last week's episode, but we are running like a bit of a deal for the album right now until New Year's. So hopefully you picked it up. I think it's like, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like $10.
Where do you get it?
Somewhere online. Talk to Gobo. Message Gobo.
No, I'm asking you, fucker. Where's the fucking deal, huh?
You gotta find it out. That's why it's a deal. You know, you gotta work
Fuck
for
that. I meant to go last night, but you guys were already packed up.
Oh, you should.
And I spent my cash on the show. Nate's show. I'll get it.
It looks cool. It came out good.
I know, it looks awesome.
I showed you with the gold and black on there.
Gold, black
it came out really nice.
Yeah, it looks dope. Wow.
So yeah, if you collect vinyl and you like us,
get it.
Now's the time to do it.
Get it. It looks really good, as well as the other record.
And I think we're going to be doing a reprinting of the second album as well.
Another pressing?
Yeah,
another pressing. You guys still have some, though.
Yeah, we're getting low right now. We're on the last leg of it.
Dope. Fuck yeah.
So.
Well, sweet.
Pick that stuff up. I think online. It's all online.
Get it. Buy it. We don't have any sales going on, but we'll have new merch soon. So buy that shit.
I got a sneak peek of that one.
We got some good shit coming.
You guys are in store for some good shit. Like I need that I need that design.
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked for that. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's gonna be pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for checking it out.
As always. And
we'll catch you out later.
What up 2020? Here we are.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Next decade. Oh my God, the decade's ending. Oh my God. Who gives a fucking shit?
Perfect.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again, your beautiful co-host of Nothing's for No One. If you like what you're hearing, please like, subscribe, throw a comment. What the fuck? We want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Or maybe I don't. Maybe don't leave a fucking comment.
No, we accept shitty comments.
Yeah, so go ahead. Even if you're talking shit, go for it. Check us out here. Subscribe if you want to be like updated on all of our stuff on YouTube.
Hit that little bell thingy.
Yeah, hit the bell thing. I actually hit it on my own YouTube account, so I get all the notifications. So I never miss a beat to my own show.
No, we need to get.
So where's your excuse?
We need those 100 subscribers.
Yeah, come on.
We're so close.
What are we at? We're not close. We're on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. But yeah, Twitter. But yeah, we'll see you further in this new decade, and we'll be talking shit more. So thanks for listening.
Perfect.